Yeah, we can do introductions first in case anybody might not know who we are. I'll start. I'm Durpee, and I've been running the podcast. Play a lot of tank, play ranked a lot. Um, and yeah, we've got a lot to discuss this week. So I guess we can do the next introduction. Apply if you want to go ahead. You've been on here before, so
Yeah, I'm apply.
yeah,
Uh, been gaming. Recently a Mercy main now.
we see that
That's about
challenge.
it.
I fuck with that arc. I fuck with it. I've been seeing shit. I've been seeing it.
Yeah. All right.
I finished it. I got GM. I'm done. I'm retired.
Which one's next? What hero?
Ryan. My chat keeps telling me to get
Oh
a VOD
God.
review from you. I'm doing Ryan.
Bro, Yeetle's doing a Rhine challenge. You gotta hold off, bro. Don't steal his thunder.
Yeah, he don't gotta like me though.
Alright. Light, you can do the next intro.
Yo, I'm Light. I play a lot of Doomfist by all rules though, to be honest. Recently competed in Pacific at WCS. Went to Korea a bunch, EWC, all that. It's hella fun, but streaming now.
Yep. Cool, and then Hawk. In case anyone knew you were.
What's up? I'm Hawk. I play tank in OWCS in North America, and I've been playing the game for 10 years, so that's about it.
There we go. Alright. So we all had a very big week here with the spotlight. Obviously a lot of things to talk about. And I guess the first thing we can talk about, the general thing we can talk about is the changes with 5 new heroes and then the promise for 10 heroes this year. Just want to know what you guys think about that. If you're concerned about the balance or the design of the heroes, or if you like the design of the heroes, and you like this change. If anybody has any strong opinions, you can kick us off.
I mean, I feel like the most obvious one is this fucking Jetpack cat. I told Custis this today. I was like, you guys have to make it to where you can't tether people forever. And basically, his response was, they're looking closely, but they're gonna let the cat have fun for a little bit, and then probably figure out how to fix whatever the fuck he causes.
I like the cat. You know,
I like it too.
I think it's like when I see that, I think people say it doesn't look like Overwatch, but I think it looks more like Overwatch than a lot of the things they've released recently. And because that hero has been in concept for like what, like 10 years. Like I always see people
Yeah.
memeing about Jetpack Cat over like the last decade. So um, it's cool to see it brought to light. How he actually interacts on the map, I'm not sure. He seems pretty troll to play against and play with. But I'm all for like outlandish designs or like something new, some new gameplay element, something that spices up the game. I don't think it's inherently like, oh, this is a casual thing to do. I think it's more of like we're just gonna release a bunch of stuff and we'll see what people enjoy. Because I know like people are gonna have a lot of cool, fun clips with that hero. They're gonna do a lot of like unique things, and I think that's cool. Like it's better than what we've been getting a lot of the time.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
character enables team play more than any character they've ever released in like the last like 10 years. I feel like we're actually gonna see people have to talk. I was watching Durpee stream like the day it happened, and obviously he was fucking doom and gloom, but like he was basically saying like this shit looks cool, but you're out of VC Jetpack Cat is just gonna be fucking miserable. But if people start talking on that guy, I feel like it'll be really
Well, I
fun.
know you have to don't you have to confirm the pickup, so that makes it a little bit
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
It's not like Life Weaver where you just get forcely taken away. Like I think you
Yeah.
had
I
something
mean,
to
I
say.
think
Yeah.
yeah. I think the year's gonna be like the most game-changing hero since like Brig for like a long time. Like it changes like, are there even like dive maps anymore? I feel. To a certain extent, obviously you get to see how it plays in like pro play and whatnot. But I'm all for it, mate. Like the more like fuck shit's going on and just like more shenanigans and whatnot, more press, more popularity, Overwatch on the rise. It's always good to see. Always good to see.
Yeah. And Hawk, do you think this like cat hero is gonna require you to play like, dive tanks like Diva, like Ball, Doom? I kind of feel like it changed up the game to where like some ground tanks just won't be able to get any value if that hero is being played on both sides even. Like, and also, do you think the hero's gonna be good in pro play at all or trash?
Uh, I don't know. I can't tell if it'd be good in pro play, but in ranked he looks like a nightmare to play against. I
Yeah.
watched Dante stream for like on one map and he got pulled off the map like 5 times in a row. or not 5 times rare. I was exaggerating, but he came back and spawned and got pulled off again, and it just like it seems like you need to have a way to, you know, like slow him down from pulling you off. I know the movement speed decreases a little bit, like if he's pulling a tank, but he got pulled off the map twice at Domina, and that did not look fun at all.
Yeah. It just seems like some heroes. I mean, of course, like I'm gonna be biased personally, but like there's no way that Ryan can do damage at all that heroes in the game. Like I think Ryan might need a rework or something going in the future. But also like Ram, I just feel like is kind of awkward until you get that major slow perk. It's like how do you even like if the game is so because like even if you get flown up by your jetpack cat up to like a high ground and now you can like do damage, why won't their jetpack cat just fly somebody else away? Just like the gameplay loop just seems weird to me, and I can't really decide how it's going to feel until I'm actually playing with and against the hero, but definitely seems very unique. So I think if, like, I think my initial thing was that there was no huge gameplay change, but I thought more about it, and this Jetpack Cat is going to change the game insanely, like, for the hero, for the games that he's in, or she's in, whatever, like, unless it's banned every game, but I'm not sure what the bans are going to be. I feel like we may need more bans after all these heroes, but that's a separate topic. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see when it comes out. I mean, what about the other heroes though? Have you guys played the Anran test? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah. Playing that shit. Good
Yeah.
bit.
I think she's sick.
Go ahead and play. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think she's sick.
I think
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think she has potential to be really, really strong with the fan, especially. I feel like she almost plays more like a bit like a flanker, but also a brawler. Like if you're like hitting the shift like through the enemy team, like when they're like playing like leadership comp or maybe they're stacked, like you do so much, it's absurd. I don't know if it's better than Vendetta, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably not better than Vendetta, but I was talking to Custa today, and he was asking like what I think, and basically like I said, if they were gonna change anything, I guess you can have like a little bit more damage, but like nothing crazy. And he basically said like they don't want her to be like a left click character, like they don't want her like whole kit and the focus to be on left click. It's more about like how she cycles the abilities. So I guess that after the playtest, that's probably what they're gonna change. Maybe give the abilities a little bit more damage, maybe like more burn or a longer burn. But yeah, I think that's a good sign. I'm over this left click spam heroes.
Yeah, I think the E range could be like increased a bit. It's so small, honestly.
Yeah, I actually said the same thing, and he said that they're worried.
What just happened? Everybody just froze, bro. What? What? What just happened?
Yeah,
what?
I don't know.
What
Wait,
happened
I
to Discord?
nuked out the fucking Discord.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What just happened?
Light just
What was
started
that?
like mogging on me. I thought like something happened. Like he stopped
Bro,
moving.
everybody stopped
Bro.
moving and shit. I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened, man. It wasn't my internet. It was Discord, but it's all good.
Okay. They couldn't handle this
Is Hawk
discussion, bro.
Yeah, I'm here. I thought I DC'd. I got up and thought my internet.
Dude, I
DC'd
thought
or
everybody just
something.
stopped talking. It sounded like 2 seconds. I was like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
We're on the topic like the E for Anran, like the range not being good enough or something.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is kind of an auto lock ability that guarantees damage when you're in range. Like, it could be pretty ace to play against, especially if you buff it a bit. But I'd say like a little bit more, like maybe like half a meter. That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly feel like it's one of the new DPS heroes they've added in Overwatch 2 where it's like it's going to take a long time for you to be good at, you know. It's not like Vendetta where anybody could just get on the hero or like Venture, you know, stuff like that. It's like a flex DPS that actually involves skill. Like I'm playing it in my viewer pugs and I'm dropping 15 deaths against my viewers and I'm like, alright, but this is not for me. If I do that on Vendetta, I'd probably have been able to get value, but like, yeah. And I don't know personally on if they should buff nerf. I think if anything they'll buff, but again I hope like Apply said it's not too much because I actually like where the hero is right now, balance and design wise.
Yeah, feels like a fair hero. I'm for it. I like more mobility heroes. I'm always for that. I feel like that just makes the game so much more entertaining to watch and play. So.
Yeah, what about that
Another
other
hero?
DPS? The hit scan one, that one obviously we didn't get a play test for. But we saw the design. We saw the content creators on it. I don't really have any strong opinions, but you guys might. Emery, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's just like a customized version of Soldier. So like, I don't really think about him too much. Maybe he'll be good, maybe he won't. But he seems pretty like he's like an entry level from like Halo for like anyone that plays Halo that wants to come play the game. But because it has like the BR and the nade and the
Yeah, the nade is
the
exactly
pistol.
like that animation is literally a Halo nade.
Yeah, so I think it's just like like a gap closer from Halo if you want to come try a hero and like the BR or something. But um, I don't know how competitively viable he'll be because his gun doesn't seem like it's that much more insane than like Baps and that type of hero that doesn't have a crazy burst isn't super insane, but who knows?
I didn't watch
Yeah, I think
much.
that
Like,
his ADS. He's buff.
yeah, I didn't watch much of like people playing Emery. Like the streamers or like I know like Dante was playing it. Did they like it?
I was watching
'Cause I have
IDDQD
no
play it
clue.
a good bit. He was having a grand time, but I mean, he's on his scan. He's gonna have a good time either
That guy
way.
is the hit
But
scan guy.
yeah, yeah,
Grandfather hit scan.
yeah. But I mean, it seemed like kind of decent on circuit, but bro, you just don't do the damage. I'm pretty sure you'd have to hit like all headshots for like 2 bursts in order to like two tap somebody to kill someone, you know, by yourself. Which is like I don't know if that's feasible. And also the shift cooldown on the gun is looks way too long, like 12 seconds, and like you're limited. You're basically have no mobility, like outside of that 12 seconds. So I think it's. I don't think the hero's gonna be too great, but looks fun. Looks fun.
Yeah, it kind of feels like if you add a new hero in this part, like 2026, they kind of have to be able to do everything. And I feel like maybe they'll try to buff him enough to where he can do it. But yeah, he does seem kind of underwhelming compared to other designs we've seen out of this patch, as well as out of just like previous hero releases throughout the year. But again, not too sure. It's hard to tell. I kind of wonder today. I was playing Anran, or like I was just talking about the playtest, and I kind of wonder why they chose Anran versus like the other heroes. Like I wonder if they're not very confident about Anran's balance, so they want people to just play it and test it out, and like maybe they're more confident about the other four, or if they just chose a hero at random. But
Yeah.
it's kind of
Besides the cat,
discussing.
she is like the scariest character. Damage over time characters seem like a mess to balance. Like I know you're just getting into Deadlock, Derpy, but like Infernus has been a problem in Deadlock for so long. It's just so hard to balance like damaging over time. And also, like Custa said, it's like players don't like it doesn't feel good to die to burn or like bleed when you like go around corners. So I think that's probably why they did it. I mean, I thought they were gonna do 5 playtests. It's 5 days of Onron's playtest. I feel like they should do a character each
Like,
day.
yeah, character.
That
day.
would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
That
That's what I was
would.
I
kind of
don't
thinking
know.
too.
He's got the dev team right now. What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
But
don't
dude, I
know.
kind of
I
feel
don't know
like
why they did all 5 days.
Spilo said in my chat that the cat and Anran is the biggest crowd pleaser, so they were going to choose the two. But I just feel like they wouldn't do a playtest for the cat. You know, I feel like that's like the huge like game changing.
That needs to be the hype. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're just going to save it for the season launch. So I could see why they didn't do the cat, and then like the other three aren't as interesting, I guess. So maybe that's why they chose Anran. But yeah, I kind of agree. Maybe they could have done like one each day or something.
Yeah. Wait, Hawk, what did you think of Domina actually? You see a lot of gameplay?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she looks very interesting or fun. Like maybe a little,
Yeah.
like maybe her gun's fun, but like when I imagine myself playing Domina and I'm imagining another tank in front of me that has like 1,000 HP, it just doesn't sound very fun. Like I don't know, maybe if like
Can the gun collat?
no,
Can
I
it shoot
can't.
through?
No,
Oh,
it's just, I don't think so.
Her ult looks very good though, and looks like it charges pretty quickly. So maybe she's just like broken off her ult being very like good, and I don't know, but she looks very like very slow, and it looks like Orisa. Like if they had like reworked Orisa from Overwatch 1 like a little bit to like not have like fortify.
Yeah, what's even the
How
outplay
do you think he's
potential?
like fair or she fair?
Or what's up?
I was like saying like how like she's like the only other like poke tank, right? Like how would she match up with like Sig is my question.
I think
What,
Six
what
is
do you
better.
think?
Yeah, I feel like Sig being able to move his shield more enables him to
Yeah,
take
like
more space.
you're constantly like managing your cooldowns on Sig. On that hero, it looks like you kind of just like place your shield, start poking, and like hope for the best. You throw your E out. It's like if you're in a poke mirror, like you don't really want to boop in a poke mirror, do you? Like, and you can't really walk forward that well with a stationary shield. So it's like it almost feels like you don't have a boop if you're like playing range against a Sigma. So I feel like theoretically, I obviously haven't played it. Theoretically, the Sig comp should win.
What's even the outplay potential on Domino? Is it just like putting your shield behind the enemy tank so that they have to back up and it's just like repeating?
But it breaks. Like
Yeah.
the weird sections break. I actually do wonder like how that's gonna play. I wonder if that's gonna make her much worse or like if it matters that you can just break like a singular section. Like I wonder if it's gonna be like Maywall, like we can calm to like just break the front of it or break a certain section of it and the shield like barely matters. Cause like I was watching some of the like gameplay and the specific sections break really fast. Like I don't know the exact shield like level, but yeah, it seems like it's not hard to break.
Yeah, I think when
Yeah.
once your team sees like one section break, they'll just start like shooting through it if they have to.
Yeah.
They don't even need to break the other parts. Or, you could just run at her like on a lot of comps. You just sprint her down with the Kyriel. You sprint her down with like a like I looked at all the heroes and all the tank heroes in the game, and I didn't see like a tank matchup that like, wow, this hero is really gonna dominate this tank matchup. So I guess we have to wait and see. Like I feel like she loses like almost every tank.
Apparently each section is 250. Like
Oh,
shield.
250.
wow.
I mean, that's pretty. I mean, it's not awful because you're like want to like once you're in there, you're gonna like want to shift around. But the thing is, like people, you don't really want your team using your shield. Like at least like towards the higher ranks on like a lot of maps. Like if you're 5 stacked behind a shield, or even like 3 or 4 stacked, you're losing the angle game a lot of the time. So like it's really hard to tell like how good she'll be. But her ult does look good. Her ult does look like has a very little counterplay.
I feel like it should
so
be like a
maybe it's
huge
just-
zoning
Yeah.
tool for like, especially like on the objective, just huge like zoning and I don't know. I agree. I feel like the lack of mobility plus doesn't have like an insane amount of sustainability once you're able to actually, like reach her is kind of what's gonna probably make her pretty weak. I think the boop ability looks kind of interesting, like being able to stun people when they hit a wall and stuff. But I don't know how applicable that's gonna be against these like faster, like especially like Kiri Lucio comps where people are just flying across the map. Like, are you even gonna be able to hit that on anybody unless you're just 5-man bunkered in one spot? But it'll be interesting to see. I never really like to make, judgments on how good or bad a hero is until I'm actually able to play or watch them be played. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, I think the big part of Domino is gonna be the rail actually does a lot of damage. If you hit both, you can actually 2-tap people just
Oh, you
like
can.
off mechanics alone. Yeah, you have to hit 2 headshots, but while it is hard, I mean, at the highest level, that could be like a game changer, where it beats out Sig or whatever it may be, because like instead of projectile, it's a fucking ray, just getting someone off like half HP instantly. I feel like it's pretty good, especially when you can like aim it pretty well. So.
Yeah.
I'd love to see more fights dictated by railguns. That seems like a really good idea. Have, a bunch of railguns going off and just see who wins it. That sounds really fun.
FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and
likely.
then I guess we got Mizuki for the last one. This is the one that I know like the least about. I mean, I've seen I saw the trailer and stuff, and some people playing it, but I feel like the design could be pretty interesting. Honestly, I like how the kit works. He
Feels
has
like they glanced over it like the fastest out of all the 5, but I think he looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think like everything about his kit is sick, and then they just added that stupid ass ult, like just the Marvel Rivals ult, just a circle that blocks everything. I'm not a big fan of that ult, but
I think it
we'll
looks
see.
cool. It
could
doesn't
be
look like it
cool.
heals too much. Doesn't look like a trank, like
Yeah.
a Marvel Rivals trank.
I just wish
but
it was like not a circle. It's like a perfect circle. Like I don't know how they could make it, but and how are you gonna use that though? Like what is the best scenario? Just like put it down and stay in it, or walk with it?
put it on the point. Just,
Yeah,
just
put it
place
on
it on the
point,
point.
stand there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put on the point, I guess.
this is a huge DM wall. Yeah,
I think it's cool. I think that's a hero that looks like, I don't know, it just looks fair. Like it looks like it's not like really annoying to play against.
What do you think about the
compared
chain
to,
to
like,
the ground
Kiriko.
thing if you're on like Ball
Like
or
the root?
Doom or like
is
Mobile
it?
Hero?
Can you move when you get chained a
It's
little
like
bit?
it's like Vindicta
You
tether.
can, I
Like
think.
you
Like a
could
tiny
move
bit,
around.
tiny bit.
So you can move a little bit. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Well, that's all. I don't know. She does seem a bit underwhelming from when I saw people play her, but I might just it's probably just because like everyone's just learning the hero and whatnot. It feels like she doesn't really do much like output like the mid fight, and then when she's out of boomerangs, it's like really hard to like actually heal your team. But I don't know. When people get better, maybe it'll be different. We'll see.
Apparently his weapon bounces like infinitely though. So like I don't know, maybe like if you miss or something, it hits a wall like you're on like Lijiang Garden or something, like on point. It can just like bounce forever until it hits somebody. Like apparently it has like
Oh,
a weird range. Like it's I guess if it's too far, it won't bounce. It bounces up to max of 30 meters. Says Grucci flip flops. So yeah, you can just like if you miss, there's a chance it bounces and hits again. You just spam
Yeah.
alright.
an infinite.
How much damage did it do? I don't even. Does it do that much damage? I don't even
I have no
know.
fucking clue.
We're just gonna have to wait and see. It's always hard for me to like,
Cannot wait.
yeah, it's always hard for me to like talk about new heroes or like really say much about them because I always feel like they get released into the game and they're either turbo OP and they're banned every game or they're just trash and then they get buffed and then they're turbo OP and then they're banned. So it's like it always takes a while to actually understand how to play with them or against them
Yeah.
or as them and stuff. But I don't really mind the designs to be honest. Like I think other than the tank design, the tank looks kind of boring, but I think the other four definitely can shake up the game and the kits are pretty unique. Not like it's not like they're really stealing abilities from other heroes for the most part. And most of them seem pretty fair. The cat hero is going to change the game up for sure, but we'll just see how that goes.
Yeah, Mizuki feels like a better designed brig. Like doing damage makes you heal, and you actually have to like ramp it up and keep doing damage, or like you won't heal at all. Instead of brig just like flailing one thing and healing everything around her. Like I like the concept of a character that has to like brawl, or and like to do something rather than just hitting like one thing. Because I know it ramps up a lot, but I don't know what it ramps up to. But the base healing, like if you AFK, like you don't heal like at all. You have to be getting
Yeah,
busy.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So it's always good when like the heroes like innate kit just like reward skill and like hitting abilities, whatever, like Genji or whatever it may be. Think they should add a lot more of those heroes.
Yeah, I think it's definitely good for the game. And I think in the tournament for the land they're about to do in Korea, isn't there like some rule or like I think somebody might have leaked something like on
Yeah,
Reddit
you
or
have
something about how they have to play
I
the new heroes?
I think Yubi was talking about it. Like, I guess they're gonna 1v1 for like map choice, I guess, and then I don't know if it's like fully true, but I guess one map you have to play 5 of the new heroes,
Yeah,
like all 5 of
I
them.
have it pulled
Wait,
up actually. I can read
what?
it out.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I can read it out.
Is it leaked already? Is it
It's on
announced?
Yeah, I
Reddit
mean,
r slash
I've like
competitive
5 people have
Overwatch.
talked to me about it today in my
Somebody
chat,
linked
and I
it
had
to
no
me.
clue, so I guess it is leaked.
We can just talk about it. So, first
Yeah,
game,
I mean, we might as well.
each team chooses one player from their side to play a 1v1 using any new hero. The winner gets to choose the first map. And then the first map, it's mandatory to play using only the new heroes. In the remaining maps, banning any of the 5 new heroes is not allowed. If the score becomes 2-2, we must play the last map using the new tank hero. And yeah, that's what I saw. So, I think it's really
Bro, what?
interesting. Yeah,
Wait, that sounds so sick. What the fuck?
bro.
Wait, that I
They're
actually love this shit. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie. This is perfect fucking content.
I
This
know.
is the shit that's gonna make people watch the game. They need to do
A
this shit more often.
1v1 for the
Like,
map
oh
pick. It's
my god,
unbelievable, bro.
that's hella hype, bro. That's hella hype.
They gotta get you
I'm so excited for
you
that.
gotta be the caster of
What
that
do you
shit,
think,
bro,
Hawk?
too, because you run those TXTXX tournaments, right?
Yeah, oh,
Bro,
yeah.
we know that's right in
I-
your field, bro. They gotta get you as the official caster.
Shit,
Well, Hawk,
For
you're
the
gonna be
let me
1v1.
playing.
know,
What
let
do
me
you
know.
think?
No, I'm not. We're not
Yeah, they're
going.
not-
I'm kind of.
You're not
I mean,
going?
I think
Oh,
the
that's
1v1
right, yeah.
thing is cool. And I guess like maybe enforcing like one hero per map. I don't really like the
All
you
5.
must mirror all 5 heroes, or on map 5 you have to play the tank. I feel like these heroes, if you're adding 5 heroes to the game, at least one of them should be good enough to be meta. So I feel like you don't need you shouldn't have to force it. But I think we all know like what the meta would probably be if they did not enforce something. Like you'd probably just walk around on Lusukiri, Sojourn, something else, whatever,
Zarya,
Vendetta,
Vendetta.
she's, whatever you want to, whatever is
Yeah.
meta at the time. So I guess it does make it, a little more diverse. But I hope they actually like think like, wow, why do we actually need to enforce these rules? Maybe we need to like change the game a little bit, how it actually plays. But yeah.
Yeah, my only problem is like they kind of hyped up the boot camp as like the regions are going to like sharpen their iron against Korea, and now they're going for like kind of like a show match. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really hyped up as like this serious like NAEU and Korea are gonna all make each other better, but they're forced to play the new characters. But I mean, it'll be cool, and it's not a bad idea from like a casual content side. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I think for spectators it's actually really
Yeah.
fun fun to watch.
Yeah.
I think I could see like being a player, like it's map 5 and now you have to play Domino. How that would be like pretty annoying, you know? You want to win the
Domino-
tournament and shit, but
Domino Gibraltar going on happening.
yeah, like what would you even
Yeah.
play, bro?
Oh shit. I get a jetpack hit on that, you'll be good. It'd be good.
Yeah, actually, get Jetpack Cat, fly up high ground and shield.
I wish they'd bring back like the what was it? They used to have like what was it, like flash ops tourneys or like for new patches, experimental patches, whatever it may be. Dude, they should bring those back, high key. Like
Dude, I
bring
always
all the
advocate
creators
for
back.
more of like, you know, it was like Flash Ops and Berry Blast and stuff like that. It was super fun.
Yeah. And like there's so many like just interesting teams that like appear too. Over like it's like players that you usually never see together and like they get to see them compete at the highest level, test all the new heroes, new patch, whatever it may be. Like I feel like that's also just peak content.
Yeah, and I feel like those are the tournaments where they could start enforcing those weirder rule sets, you know, and just be like, yeah, you have to play this or you can't play this because like it's a community kind of tournament. It's not a professional thing by any means. So it'd be more interesting to see. I think the reason they can't do that stuff though is because like there's just so much stuff going on all the time now. Like OWCS will take up 4 months of time. Like Face It Masters is taking up 4 months at a time. Like Calling All Heroes is going on collegiate, and it's like there's never really a window where they can run those other tournaments, is what I've heard. But I think it would be interesting if they could somehow bring that back for like more of that in 2026. Especially
I
with
think
the
the
Yeah.
Rivals
heroes.
creator tournaments are something
Oh,
you can like take from because they do so many of those, like the Rivals creator things, and you know like they have like a team captains. There was the whole drama. With, like I didn't really contest
Yeah,
it, but-
everyone knows about
like,
that
We,
shit.
we just need a poor
Everyone knows.
college kid, and our game is back.
But I think I think stuff like that could be cool. I mean, that's kind of like what Flash Ops was. They sometimes did it for like when there's new heroes, but uh, just more stuff like that to get people like at least somewhat invested to what they're doing. You know.
Yeah, that's just like that's sponsored by NetEase too, right? Like they give them money for those
Yeah,
tournaments.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure, like Blizzard's coming out with another Mercy Mythic. I'm sure they got enough dough for another community tourney. Like, come on,
I'm
man,
saying, bro,
share
like,
with
where
the
is this money
people,
actually going?
please. Like, I know, bro. Like,
Bro, let's talk
to
about
find
they
all
can't do
those
this, they can't
millionaire
do that.
creators in Anaheim, really?
I know.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. But I don't know. I think it could have been. It'd be so sick, bro. Just community tourneys. I'm sure Loki. Yo, call up PGE, bro. Have him run a tourney real quick. I know he got the capital, bro.
For
Like
now.
that would be insane.
We actually got to
Wait,
get
so
the
for
big
the boot
five.
camp, for the boot camp they only have to play the characters on map 1 and the last map.
Last map
Like-
they have to play the new tank, but they can play whatever else
Just
they
the
want.
new-
Map 1 they have to play all 5.
It's
And
gonna be
then,
pretty funny
yeah.
if map 1 they play all 5, then map 2 like they go with, like the most default shit, like an actual comp, like it's back on
That's likely.
Kiryu. Yeah, like they're on all the silly
Yeah.
heroes. Map 2 it's just Kiryu. It's back to normal. That probably is likely. Is there a prize pool, or is like it's like fun?
It's pretty low from what I understood
Yeah.
from what I
Yeah,
saw for
yeah.
a while ago, but maybe it got changed. But it seems more like an advertising event, just for experience.
Yeah, RuPaul's telling me there's like basically zero money. It's just for clout and fun, really.
Yeah. I know Tree's like streaming a scrim right now. I don't know if I wasn't really seeing what they were playing, but I guess they can't
Oh yeah,
play
he
the
said
new
he's gonna
heroes.
stream the whole event.
Oh, he
He
is?
said
That's
that
sick.
he's gonna specifically stream the whole event. I guess I don't know if that's like true, but yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, you just
Wait,
think
how
I'm
is he allowed to
streaming.
do that?
I think most teams
I
are
have
streaming scrims. I think it's like a thing that they're doing.
Oh, like scrims. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like the actual like
Well,
match.
someone in my chat said that he will stream the match. I have no clue though. I don't know if that's true. This might be fake news. But
Wait, how the
that's
fuck?
what I've heard. Yeah.
Keep it covered for like 4 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Interesting stuff there. Also, another big thing they announced
Thank you.
was the passives, the change up of passives. I think that might be pretty big. I know a lot of the passives had already existed, and now they're kind of sorting it out. I think the DPS passive where you reduce healing, I think that's applied to every hero. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can pull up like the list of every hero with every passive. But
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys already know a lot about it. If anybody wants to kick that off.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I don't think it's gonna matter that much. The only thing I think is gonna be weird is for new players taking those like words way too seriously, like Kiriko and like the medic like part and like just small things like that. Also, like I don't think Kiriko should be in the medic section with Mercy. It's like Moira, Mercy, one other, and then Kiriko. So now, like, when Kiriko heals somebody, she's also gonna self heal, which I think is ridiculous.
That's gonna be so fun. I cannot wait.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they did
she
nerf her, I
looks kinda
guess. They can't. She can't cleanse on TP now, and I guess she can't Suzu right after TPing.
They changed that?
Oh, really?
I guess. I don't. I actually.
Wow,
I don't
that's
know if
nice.
that's true.
I heard you can't like cleanse yourself when you
yeah.
TP. Like if you're nated, then you TP, you're still gonna be nated. That's what I.
Yeah, you
heard.
you might still be able to Suzu right after. I might have read that wrong, but yeah, I know that you can't. Like TP doesn't cleanse anymore.
That's gonna be pretty
Bro,
big.
low-key,
Everyone has their- yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Nah, I've been saying like, low, they need to give Kiriko some burgers, bro. They need to make her a little more fat. Like she's too skinny for how much survivability she has. If she's just a
Yeah.
little bit bigger, easier to shoot, like it's actually balanced. I feel like she's actually killable in the fight. But right now, that's fucking impossible.
What
Yeah,
was the sharpshooter passive? What did they give Soj?
critical hits
Oh, she
reduce your
like-
movement ability cooldowns.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, wait, what? Wait, is double slide still gonna exist with that?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
it does,
gosh,
it
we're
does.
gonna have quadruple
Wait,
slide.
what?
How is
Wait,
double
that's
slide
actually
still in this game, by the
insane.
way? That's got to be like the most broken part. And now you have reduced movement.
Like it's not hard to headshot with SMG either. Like you just headshot a tank in 5v5 and slide forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think what was it? The other sub-roll passive for like Pharah, Echo, Freya, like the one where it was like wall hacks if you hit them at under 50 HP. Like that also sounds pretty impressive to me. That does not sound fun to play against. It's 6 seconds too, I think.
Yeah, you detect enemies below half health through walls. Yeah. Yeah, and some of them already had that too, right? Like, didn't Fair have that for like a major perk or something? I forgot what that was. I know Sombra used to be able to do that. But yeah, what about the tank ones? What about the tank ones where it's like, I feel like some of these tanks are gonna be pretty bad now, because like, for example, Doomfist doesn't have the critical damage reduction anymore. Like, Malga, Orisa, Hog, and Zarya each have the critical damage reduction. But like now if you're playing Malga against, like let's say you're playing against Hazard or something, Hazard doesn't have the critical damage reduction, so now you just get more value out of shooting tank if you're on Malga, basically, right? Like, I feel like the
Yeah.
balance on tank is going to be kind of weird because they split all these passes up into, like, you only have one of them now, so it's going to be weird.
I think the dive tank ones are like really weird and like really like low impact, or like at least from what I understand, they look really weak compared to like the other ones.
Yeah, it's like
And it's
50
not saying
health
that-
if you're in
yeah.
the air or something.
I don't think. I mean, I'm not a big fan of these like free valley passes to begin with. But I don't really know how you're gonna be able to jump in on Winston without getting like full booped. You know, like, it's one of those things that seems like on paper, like wow, that seems like it's gonna be like really hard to jump in on Winston if you get booped by like even by like a Diva or like a Lucio or a Brig, and you get full booped like it's Overwatch 1. Like, that's really hard to do. Maybe they'll add more skill to it, or maybe he'll just be bad. Same thing with like just activating the passive. Like, it's kind of weird that you have to like stay in the air. You have to like jump in the air on like these heroes to be able to proc a passive and like waste a cooldown. Yeah, I guess I just
How much is it? Like how much?
It's like
do you heal?
75 health over 2 seconds. It's like
I
it's
feel
like
like
I
are you
don't
even
know.
in the air for 2 seconds most of the time.
It's 50 healing per second for 2 seconds.
50 healing. Okay, well,
So it's
Yeah.
50,
When you jump in there or
50
while you're
per
in
second
there?
for so is it
How-
100
how
total?
long do you have to be in there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I feel like
It says a maximum of 2 seconds.
Oh wait,
it's like
I
sometimes
see
I
it
feel like
on
2 seconds is a long ass time.
airborne time
Like, anytime
requirement,
you're in the air.
0.8 seconds, total healing over time 75, heal duration
Wait,
1
what?
second. I don't know.
Because a lot of
Alright,
time
look
on
at the
Winston,
Oh, so
you like
Overwatch
short
wiki.
jumping.
Oops.
I guess you get it
I
no
don't
matter
know.
what if you jump
Wait.
in. Like,
Wait, where are you getting your
I
info
don't
from? Okay,
Reddit, bro. I'm looking at this Reddit page. I don't know if it's true. It was 2 days
okay.
ago.
I'm looking at the Overwatch wiki. I don't know if it's right or not, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if like what Doom's like stall spots and whatnot. I wonder if that would proc it. That'd be kind of cool. But I
Probably,
don't know how
yeah.
useful that is mid fight. But
I think on
I
Diva
don't
you'll
think
be
I don't
like
think it counts as mid
really easily do it. If you
Diva
just
will be
shoot-
good,
you
yeah.
shoot- If you shoot on like a rooftop, you can stay up there forever, pretty much. But
Yeah.
It's weird. Like it's a weird perk, I guess. But it's also like you look at the healing, like wow, this looks like maybe it's a lot of healing, or maybe it's too little healing. You're like, well, now you got to subtract 15% of it if you're getting shot by anybody on their team. So, um, yeah, that's just something also to think about.
Wait, can it
Yeah.
proc multiple times when you're in the air?
I have no
Like,
idea.
another
Like, I
point
don't
eight?
even-
Oh, I
I don't
wonder.
know.
We'll see. We'll see.
They got a lot
Actually, look, yeah, I
upgrade,
don't
bro.
think it makes that much of a difference. You're not spending that much time in the air, anyways. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Stalwarts thing? Is it you can't get booped?
Yeah,
get booped and,
reduce knockback and
slowed.
slows, yeah. And that's kinda
40%.
That seems awesome.
Yeah, that
distance.
seems really nice.
That seems really fun to play against. Like if you're on like, if you have to touch the point or something.
Yeah, the slow
Yeah,
resistance
I mean,
is weird.
shit.
What does that apply for? Like ram slow. I think like a Soj perk. Like what else slows you in this
I
game?
don't.
I guess like there's like boops and whatnot, so you have boop less. 40%
Yeah, I know
boop
like
less, might
boobs,
ratio,
reduce
break, whatever it might
knockback.
be.
Maybe like groggy perk. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what slows your.
It's gonna be
movement.
weird,
May
like-
slow, yeah.
Some heroes just have these properties that like, I feel like Hazard's like in the wrong category, and like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about these like sub role things. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of feels like it's a gimmick, which, in like a way where it doesn't really make sense. I mean,
I think it's
obviously,
harder for new players to understand what's going on too.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like you have all these heroes, and sometimes you want this passive, but sometimes you don't, and some heroes need it, but they want to fill out this like this role, and it just like it's gonna feel weird. I don't think it really adds like a crazy amount of depth to the game. But yeah, it wasn't what I expected like the big gameplay change to be for this year for all the heroes.
They said bigger than perks. I don't think so. I think perks are impact each game more
Yeah,
than the
like-
passives for sure.
Yeah.
Because you can't do anything with the passives. You either have it, you either
Yeah.
pick a hero in the category, or you don't, and you have it or don't. So, I really thought they were going to go with more hero customization. I guess I was wrong with that, but who knows what they do next year?
Yeah, that was my thing. I was like, I was kind of waiting for a gameplay thing like perks, something bigger than perks, like they hyped up. And like you guys said, I mean, like last year we got perks, we got stadium, which was big for casuals, or at least we thought at the time it would be. We got map voting, hero bans, like there was so much stuff like we just got that you'd see throughout the game. And they said it was gonna be bigger than that, and it's kind of like, well, we're adding a lot of new heroes, and yeah, sure, like Jetpack Cat's gonna change the game and stuff. And like these passives might kind of change the game, but other than that, like nothing really impacts gameplay. And like me personally, I feel like the season's gonna drop and everyone's gonna be hyped up and playing the new heroes, and maybe they'll be doing that for a week or two. But then after that, like we're gonna be kind of used to it. We're gonna kind of understand what the heroes do, and then like the game is kind of just what it was right now. You know, like nothing super big really changed. So I don't know if they're saving stuff for BlizzCon. I know they're gonna do like a rework season halfway through the year. It sounds like. I know some of the developers are talking about that, where they're gonna rework a bunch of heroes and maps in the same season. I think that could be interesting, but still, like, you know, perks, like you guys said, it's like every game you play, it doesn't matter what hero you're on, you have to pick a perk like 3 minutes into the game, 6 minutes into the game, whatever it is. And there's nothing really like that with this spotlight, so felt kind of underwhelming on the gameplay
Yeah.
side.
I think I saw that season 2 of this year will be the perk refresh season. So honestly, even though I think perks are good. Some of them are a little cheesy and like they make the hero like way too easy. But at least with perks, there's always something to like look forward to with your hero. Maybe there's something new to experience. And it's like if you don't like the new hero, you can there's all these other heroes that you love and you've played for so long that have something new to do. So I'm more looking forward to the perk refresh than Domina, like to be honest.
Yeah. Speaking of perks, there's some crazy ones coming in the new season. Like apparently Ball has a perk where if he ults, he can click it again to drop more mines. So you can like mine somewhere, like roll away and then mines again.
What?
Like I guess more
Yeah, I
mines.
saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Is crop dusting?
Yeah, I
Is the
guess
crop dust the
so.
point?
Yeah, I guess I think so.
But that sounds hella strong. But like the other role, like was it the steamroller? I think that perk is just too broken. No, I feel like you kind of have to pick that perk on ball depending on what you're playing into. But I don't play ball, so
And then there's the new Widow one everyone's talking about, but I don't know like what it does. But apparently you can like one shot Bastion like turret form with it, I guess. Like I guess yeah.
You're gonna be one-shotting
Picked
tanks
this
that don't have the headshot thing,
Yeah.
which I'm all down
Wait,
for.
what?
You're not gonna one-shot tanks, but you're gonna be doing more
I-
damage. to
wait,
tanks.
what
I
is
have
this
no
little perk? Wait, I've not
you
heard
can
anything
char-
about
You can
this.
charge your weapon to 125%.
Yeah, I saw
It's
that.
just like a railgun.
Oh, and it
Yeah.
collapsed apparently. Oh shit. That's kind of okay. Sure. That sounds kind of sick. I don't know. Pretty sick for the Widow player, I suppose.
Yeah, we're gonna see if that makes Widow playable. I mean, dude, Widow's actually always playable, especially in ranked. I mean,
I guess.
dude, do you remember that one like random Widow meta from like last year? It was like, I swear it was like a year ago. And I just remember like Winthrop scrimming against Chronic, and Chronic was just playing Widow on New Junk City and getting 3 kills across the map. I mean, that's Chronic, but it was just so funny.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, it's just so random. And it's like, yeah. But what were we talking? Oh yeah, the perk refresh. Dude, the perk refresh is actually good. I like perks, and I like when they do these refresh patches, because I feel like these days those are the biggest patches we really get, and it kind of gives everybody something to look forward to. Like, even if you're a casual, or you're like a pro player, like everybody's kind of wanting to see what their heroes are going to be able to do, because some of them actually do change up the kits pretty well. And I think it makes the heroes more interesting to play. And I really don't have an argument. Some people say it makes the game like too easy to play, and I think that is true. Like Hawk said, for like some of them, but I think it's more interesting just to see like the perks people take and how they change up the hero, and maybe add for more playmaking potential on some of the heroes.
Yeah, I think I just wish that some of the perks, like one of them just isn't like just so much clearly better than the other. I wish there's like more variety of which like perks people take, of where like you're not like, cause like when you're playing like I don't know, like Tracer, right? Like they take the same perks every single time. I feel like it'd be cool to like see more like matchups of where like one Tracer has like this set of perks and one Tracer has this set of perks, and they like have to like play to their own individual strengths, and like kind of see like the the mix up between like the matchups and whatnot. I feel like that'd be more entertaining to watch rather than just like all the perks are always mirrored pretty much nowadays.
Yeah, that's always been the issue of perks, is like the illusion of choice. Like it makes you seem like there's like so much for you to pick from, but really you figure out what's best like the 3 days after the perks released. So
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
some of the best characters like that have like I know Sigma's perks are pretty figured out, but like you could make an argument for like all 4 of them if you really tried hard. Like I think that should be their goal though, is to make it based on like matchup and like who your teammates are, not just this is just better.
Dude, I think a big problem is
Yeah,
like if you're playing a game, like you said Sig, but I feel like the Sig perks could be pretty situational, but it's like I'm never going to be playing a game and then take 30 seconds to think about like which perk I should take, because like people are swapping heroes all the time, and like one hero swap might mean like you want to take a different perk. But like I don't know if this applies to everybody, but I kind of just get used to just taking the same one so that I don't have to think about it. Like I know if I take the shield minor perk on Sig, it's always going to get me good value. Whereas like if I take the grasp perk, it could, sometimes be really good, but I'm just going to take the shield one because it's always pretty good. And like, so there's a trade-off. Like I think sometimes like perks, could, like one of them could help you survive, and then the other one could help you do more damage. Like basic stuff like that. I don't really know how you do it for every hero, but that could be pretty good. But I think it's hard because I think some of the like most of the perks, I think like Doomfist Major perk, for example, like you should probably always take the Matrix one. But I've seen people take the slow one too, so I don't really know. But some of them are pretty unbalanced, but I think most of them are fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And nothing more on. So we can talk about. We can move on. Actually, I don't really know if there was much more to talk about, like with the announcement. I mean, they have the Overwatch versus Talon event. They have stadium changes. Was there anything else?
Which team are you picking, Talon or Overwatch?
I'm gonna pick Talon, bro. I have the
I'm
Sig
picking
Talon
Overwatch.
skin on
Winston
Twitter.
never let me down, bro.
Yeah, bro, I was gonna pick Talon, but Doomfist Loki got slimed out, man. Like, wow, how does he lose to Vendetta? That should not be possible.
Dude, he
Can you
actually.
got Meteor Striker Brock or anything? No, that I'm not gonna lie, that animation pissed me off. Like, now how did Loki little bro Doomfist? Like, that guy has the most aura in Overwatch. Hello?
Dude, he
Like,
actually
It's
didn't
like
even
there's
use
ain't no way
lore
you
abilities.
get
accurate
punked by
balancing.
Vendetta.
That's why
It
it's so
sucked.
bad. It's lore accurate balancing. It's like he's like limp.
Just Doom
Slam is
shot dead
limp.
next match.
His shotgun's limp in game. His slam is limp in game. His ult is, I guess, not even a thing in the universe. So they just killed him off or took him
Yeah,
out of the
yeah.
equation. Not kill him, but he's probably not dead. Let's be honest. But yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean, one thing I did want to talk about though actually was like where the direction that Blizzard's taking the game
Yeah.
with this new like spotlight, right? Like it's like I feel like there's like two approaches, right? Of where like you can either like hardcore balance the game, make it competitive, you know, and like make sure every hero is like in the right place, but or you can kind of appeal to the casuals, which they've already been doing, but then like just pumping out hella content, hella characters, and just like so much new stuff all the time. And that seems like what they're doing for the next year, right? 10 heroes in like 1 year. I think it's the easier way to like go by it, as long as they keep changing stuff, like keep changing stuff like frequently, and like don't make less like stuff get stale. Like it's gonna, I feel like it's gonna feel a lot better than just like trying to like minor tweak each hero individually every patch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the casual Overwatch like arc. I mean, maybe if I was still a pro player, I would hate it, and I would probably just want everything to be balanced perfectly and just make Overwatch Counter Strike. But it's probably the best for like all of our careers. Like more players, more people, more viewers. If esports has more viewers, there'll be better sponsorships. The players will get more money. Streamers will get more money. So like, I mean, in my heart, I want Overwatch to be like this like diehard like competitive game that it could have been like early on, but I feel like that ship has sailed. We're in the casual waters now. We're driving past Marvel Rivals.
No, I agree. I agree. Okay.
I don't really. I mean, maybe it's me, but I don't really think what they're doing is like inherently casual. Like, I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's a casual game now," but what about it makes it so casual? Just because they're releasing heroes at a faster rate? Like, it's not like League of Legends for a lot of years and just pump out heroes or champions. And um, I feel like there's nothing to really complain about because they're adding the cinematics are back. There's in-game story. There's new heroes. I mean, the only thing I don't like is how Tank plays. I think it's awful.
Yeah.
But other than that, like this is kind of like what you would want out of Overwatch 2. Even though it's not
Yeah.
Overwatch 2 anymore. Like this is kind of what I expect Overwatch 2 to be. Like you just pump it out more stuff. Because if you think about it, like Overwatch 2 pretty much had the same content cycle as like Overwatch 1, like at least hero wise, like 3 heroes a year. And now I guess they're able to pump it out. I hope it doesn't make heroes more repetitive. I like the stuff like with like new like back end tech because they said that Jetpack Cat has like new back end tech that you have to make instead of just like using previous heroes tech and then making it from there. But yeah, I don't think it's like inherently casual. I think it's more just like more stuff being pumped out. But
Yeah.
I just
I
don't
don't
like.
think the
I
new
just
heroes make
yeah.
go. I don't think the new heroes make the game more casual. I think most people think that it's 5 at once like hurts like competitive integrity,
I think it's
but I
cool.
think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Like people are saying like OWCS is going to be a mess. Like, oh no, we get to see the pros play 5 new heroes instead of Kira Lucio. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
it's
like I
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's fine. I have no problem with it. I think it's also a thing. It just feels like they didn't talk about the issues, like the competitive part of issues, like the tank issue. It kind of just like ignored all the actual problems of the game and just like did all the new content. But I still think it's all only positives really that they've released. I have no issue
Yeah,
with what
I
they've
agree.
done.
Like I don't love that they dropped the 2, but the game still plays like a deathmatch. Like I'm not a big fan of that. But if you do enjoy how the game plays like a deathmatch, like what can you possibly be mad about? You know, like you're gonna be having like the best year of content, like without a doubt. You know, like um, I just don't like the deathmatch. So as much as like a team game, which is why I find myself grinding Deadlock more than I do in Overwatch nowadays because the game feels like really solved. Even with like probably new heroes, the game's still gonna feel like really solved. Because the first fight I had in a scrim, I saw an on-run and off angle to Lucy. I'm like, well, this looks very familiar. It's not any different for me than like a Genji on off angle, like so it's like, yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I think it's overall good if you like how the game's format is.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
I don't really know why people like the deathmatch aspect of Overwatch. I mean, I can see it a little bit, but I mean, the game that won Game of the Year had like nothing deathmatchy about it. It was all about comp synergies and what teammates or like what characters you're playing. And I don't see why we wouldn't go back to that, but I don't feel like talking about 6v6 for
Yeah, I
another
don't
fucking
either. Like,
podcast.
yeah,
Yeah,
talked
I
about too
don't.
much. Like,
Yeah,
It's the
I don't feel
recurring
like talking
topic on
about
this
it anymore.
podcast.
I mean,
it's
could
just
Everybody wants to talk about it until
could they make
yeah, I don't want
5v5?
to.
Could
What?
they make 5v5 less deathmatchy somehow though? Like with or is 66 the only solution?
I think it's just like, I mean, there was an interview there in Keller. I think it was like with Frankie, and he's like, stuff just happens in 66 that just doesn't happen in 5v5, and it's like, or happens like much less frequently. And it's like that's the type of stuff that I miss. Like when I saw like Kaiser hit the shatter, or you see like a flank shatter on Havana, or you see a big diva bomb, or you see like a Fury like 180 eating, all that stuff like was part of the tank experience in Overwatch 1. And honestly, could you guys even tell me a single tank highlight besides Hanbin on Lijiang Tower in 5v5? Probably not. Like, there isn't really anything like that. There isn't like the big money melted moments that just get you like wanting to like
Bro,
grind the game
I'm
or
really trying to
get better.
think. I don't know. What the fuck is a tank 5v5 moment? You just
Yeah,
like
besides
stumped me.
Hanbin
Maybe just like a
JQ,
You
like
Tuesday
got
like
me.
Primal,
one that
maybe. I don't
like
know.
one that you'll remember all the time. Like you'll always know either Kaiser. You always know the Poke Bomb and Volskaya. You always know like
The Miro
um
primal onto
the
bacon.
the the
Yeah,
grav
yeah.
the grav on the Hollywood. You always know all these things, but it's like a lot of these moments are just not really advertised. You get like one kill on an off angle. It's like, wow, I won the death match, but it's not like the teamwork is what the teamwork and the chaos and like those big moments are what are so that's the Overwatch to me. Like that's peak Overwatch, and we
that's
just don't have
that's
that.
what Deadlock's delivering, I think.
Yeah, like when I hit a Lashel and Deadlock, I think, wow,
That's
that
so
was just
satisfying.
it's awesome every single time. It's not a single
Yeah.
time where it's not satisfying to hit a Lashel, and there's a bunch of things like that. Even like Dynamo just feels really good, and just the chaos and the team play is just missing currently, and that's the only thing I really, really, really miss the most. Because, like I said earlier, you can't complain about the content that's coming, like unless you just don't want new heroes, which I don't know why we don't want new heroes, but yeah.
I think for me, like going
You
into it, or
sorry,
what's up, Levi?
I was like Hawk, you mentioned you did scrim with on run already.
Yeah,
What do you think? Like, do you think she has any like staying power besides the boot camp where you're forced to play her, or what do you think?
she, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean,
Yeah,
we were both
figured.
mirroring it, so not one person was trying to like play a better hero, but very quickly in the block we started playing the triple burn comp, and we were just playing like Malga, Malga, Andron, Ash, and it actually wasn't bad at all. We were kind of just running it down and like getting active. I think I mean, like I said earlier, like people are off angling on Andron, like it was Genji, but I feel like her damage is pretty weak to control off angle, because there's multiple times where I would see
Yeah.
her on an off angle. I'll be like, well, we could just run our team. Like she's not really a threat. You don't have to clear her. Like she's much better when she's able to use her abilities in the team and like ping pong around the team and start lighting people on fire. And yeah,
Yeah. I think for me, we're talking about the casual stuff. So going into it, I'd picked up that Overwatch was going a casual direction before they even did the spotlight because, I mean, there's just so many things that tell you so, and like one of them is if you just look at their Twitter, so much of it now is like these like TikTok short film content things and like skins and like loot boxes and emotes and stuff, and it's just so much of that. And like versus you look at their Twitter from like you can like go back and look at like 2022, 2021. Like they were kind of doing that stuff still where they were doing like skin announcements and event announcements, but they're also talking about, esports a lot and like even like some ranked updates and like more balanced stuff and just talking more about the game itself versus just the like art of it. Like if you're like a casual now and you don't even play Overwatch and you look at their Twitter, you wouldn't even think that it was a hero shooter. Like nobody on like there's nothing to tell you on the Overwatch Twitter that it's a hero shooter. All you would really see is like these shorts and like a lot of Kiriko, a lot of Juno, and a lot of the skins and the artwork and events. So that's what kind of made me feel going into it that it was shifting that way. And then the spotlight, they announced new heroes, but like that was the real big thing was like new heroes, and there wasn't anything like actually like super gameplay related other than the passive changes. So that's kind of how I felt, or that's kind of how I concluded that they were going a more casual route. But you know, a few days later, a few days off, I can see why these new heroes are exciting for the game, and I kind of agree with you guys that it could definitely be good for like the game and the gameplay. I just think they're, to me, in my eyes, they're committing way more towards this casual outlook, and I don't think it's a bad thing. At first I did, but you know, like Apply mentioned, I think it's pretty good for, you know, content, and it's always good to get casuals into your game and just have more people playing it, and hopefully it does that. But like, I don't really think there's much hope for like these bigger gameplay changes in the future, you know, if they ever do these spotlights again or these BlizzCon events, and they might, but they just seem so adamant on like holding back on doing things like a 6v6 ranked season or stuff like that. Like I remember I was watching Frankie's interview and he was talking to Aaron Keller, and Aaron Keller was like saying like, yeah, they have no idea how to balance tanks in 5v5, and like you just can't do that. And I feel like by keeping the game in that state, they're acknowledging that they won't be able to balance it, and they're just going to add so many heroes to where they don't have to worry about balance because it's just always going to be chaotic because there's always a new hero. There's so many things to do in the game, and that's kind of the route they're going, where they're not going to have a balanced game, but they're just going to keep adding heroes and adding heroes, and that's kind of the state the game seems to be in for me. And like I myself, I have to like kind of take a few steps back, like take a few days off, and just kind of realize that, and then go back into it with a different mindset, where it's like, yeah, just play the new heroes and like look at all these interactions and like have fun on the game and do stuff like that. Because like for me, I can't just go into ranked anymore and play tank and like seriously care about like winning or like, you know, outplaying my opponent, because that's just stuff you can't do anymore. And especially like with the way the game is
It's just,
going,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just gone. So I have to rethink my stance on the game. But that was kind of my perception and why I said it was more of a casual game. But I'm always giving them hope. Like I don't think it's a bad. I think it's a good decision for them. Like I think the spotlight, everything they did, it was good for them to do for the game. So we'll see. But
Yeah, I think one thing that Deadlock being out made me realize is that I think Overwatch wouldn't feel this way if there wasn't 2 updates every like 3 months. Like Deadlock has a lot of chaos and a lot of crazy changes and a lot of bullshit too, like just like Overwatch. But the difference is like one random night, like a minor patch will come out and like it'll just change a couple things, they'll tweak a couple things, like multiple updates per week. I feel like it just sucks for Overwatch that we get one update at the beginning of the season and then one update like in the middle of the season. If they were, I feel like if they just patch the game like every couple weeks, like just minor things, it wouldn't be too annoying. Because I feel like we're just like when you get like when there's a season that you just don't like, you know, you're just stuck there for like a whole like 3 months.
and I always feel like the patches lately have been
Yeah.
pretty underwhelming. Like the actual content worthy patches, like they don't really do that much for the game lately. I feel like the last big patch we really got was the perk reworks in season 18, and like other than that, I mean they'll maybe nerf a really broken hero, but it's just a very small nerf, and that hero is still pretty good afterwards. Or sometimes they won't even touch the hero. So I've always felt like these patches haven't been aggressive enough. I know they talked about at the beginning of Overwatch 2 that they wanted to be aggressive with these patches, and it seems like they've stepped away from that. So I agree, like there do need to be more patches, but like at least have the patches that you put out change the game substantially and like make random heroes good, and then like just more stuff like that if you want to go that way.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
off what Durpee said as well, like, outside of 6v6, what do you guys think they could possibly do to make the game more competitive? Like, is there a solution at all to make?
6v6.
Yeah, I'd really.
That's
don't
it?
think
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously the
that's
ranks, obviously the challenger system is not perfect in its current state, but
Yeah.
I just think more teamwork is more fun and
Yeah.
more big moments.
This is not
more
a
big
reason
moments,
to
more chaos.
calm.
Yeah, like I'd like, even if you're not calming, it's more fun being able to interact with your team and like I don't know, like I literally don't think about my teammates a single time when I'm playing tank, besides the fact that I need healing. Like
Yeah,
it's gonna be even
that's-
more so
that's true,
next.
that's true.
Even so, next patch where I don't even need my DPS to even shoot the guy I'm shooting at now. I can just have the DPS passive
Yeah.
for myself. So it's like I mean I keep reiterating, I just don't like the deathmatch. I don't like it. I think it's not as interesting. It's not as fun, and it offers way less. And I hope they find a solution to like bring back the synergy because it's more fun.
Do you guys think though that 5v5 at least makes it easier for like casuals to pick it up off rip?
Not tank. No way. No way.
Not
Tank is more
tank, yeah.
approachable. Like
It's harder
like,
and scarier
if I ask you this
too.
question, yeah, like if I ask you this question, like would support be as popular as it is right now if there was one of them? The answer is probably no. You know,
Yeah.
like
No,
you know, like being alone and having all the responsibility, like depending on the meta, having to swap, being the target to blame, getting dove on support, be even more of a nightmare a lot of the time. Like that stuff, you know, that would be the people willing to support would probably go down. They'd probably find something else to play, and that's kind of how tank feels. It just feels empty. It feels like you don't interact with your team. It feels like a lot of these heroes, like Domina, feels like another hero that doesn't really feel super what's the right word, like expansive to how the game is gonna be played for tank, and it just feels really unfun to interact with enemy tank no matter what because they have so much HP, and it just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I definitely see it. Yeah.
And to answer your question, like where you said, is there a way other than 6v6? Like I actually thought about it. Like when they dropped Overwatch 2 in 2022, I was pretty hyped for it. I didn't think too much about, the format change, other than the fact that like, people would be losing their jobs in the Overwatch League and stuff. But other than that, like I was open to it. And I played it out, and I just realized like you're always gonna have counter swapping, or you're always gonna have one tank that's extremely OP, and like that's the only way 5v5 can really exist. There's never gonna be a way you don't have those two things, like one of them at least. And like even like take Junker Queen for example. I feel like Junker Queen's pretty far off from being like hard meta right now. But like if Junker Queen happened to be hard meta, I feel like Queen is one of those heroes where people always say Queen is fair and Queen is like balanced. But if somehow Queen was able to be better than every tank in this game and was hard meta, then like nobody would like playing against Junker Queen. It would be so insanely OP.
Yeah.
Like there's just no way you could like have an honest hero anymore, especially with all of the power creep. And I don't think there's any other way around it than to add two tanks back into the game. Otherwise, the tank is going to be a raid boss, just run over everything, but like also playing it won't be fun because counter swapping and like everybody's shooting you at the same time. So like I tried to think about ways other than 6v6 to like fix this tank problem for 5v5 and I just couldn't. So I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally see what you guys are saying with like 66. Like that would fix the competitive integrity, or like just make the game more competitive from MB. But I'm of the opinion that like we are way too far gone, and everyone knows Blizzard's never gonna change that back. Especially with all the new heroes, a lot of the tanks. I mean, all the new tanks, they're not built for 6v6 whatsoever, and I don't really see them really meshing with 6v6 that well. Like tanks like Malga or Junker Queen. That's my opinion. I don't think like. Obviously, we could have this debate for ages. I would agree, 6v6, if we could go back in time, I would keep that for sure. But, I don't know, I feel like there's honestly no point in discussing it anymore, since Blizzard is obviously giving them a pretty firm resolve saying not do anything.
And that's kind of how I felt in the spotlight. Like, I felt like they would have at least addressed it more, because they said Stadium gets played less than like more people are on 6v6 than Stadium, and even then they address Stadium way more in the spotlight than they did in 6v6. Like other than like taking interviews from people, but like it just feels like they're throwing it out the window. So at this point it's kind of like whatever. Again, I agree with you guys. Like I don't feel like there's really a point sitting here and talking about it or like advocating. You can always like support the format and think it's better, but I just feel like at this point, especially with them not addressing anything during the spotlight, it's gonna be pretty hard to do. Maybe like way in the future, but I'm not really gonna think about it anymore. Okay. Yeah. So other than the format, the spotlight, I mean, what else is there to discuss in the spotlight? I feel like we hit the important parts. I wanted to talk about the people they invited, like the creators, because I feel like, Light and Apply, you guys could very well have been flown out if you guys just got lucky. I don't know, like you both streamed the game, decent viewership, all that stuff, like pretty good terms with Blizzard, I would imagine. But I wonder like how all this stuff goes on behind the scenes, because I kind of feel like they're doing a thing where it's like they're flying out people that they know would sit there at, Blizzard HQ or whatever, and they would always be down to whatever they're going to talk about. Like no matter what they released, they're going to have a good reaction, or at least be able to like hide their reaction and like have good emotions about it, like, because they know, like, if they fly out, because, like, I don't think they invited PG. In fact, PG told me they didn't even invite him, but I feel like they know that if they invited PGE, like, if it was some trash update to the game, PG would be sitting there and he'd be like, oh man, like, I don't know about this one, versus, like, just being like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So that's kind of my impression, and obviously I'm nothing against the people that are flown out. I think everybody there, like, deserves to be there, and I'm not saying they don't. But, like, that's for the people that weren't flown out. I feel like that might be their impression, and I'm not sure if I'm speculating too hard on it, but it's kind of confusing.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, like the spotlight's like 10 minutes away from my house.
Oh,
Like
shit.
I'm here, and
You should've just
I'm here in
pulled up.
Yeah, you
Irvine.
should
and
have went there, bro.
I low-key could've
You
pulled
should
up.
have just gone.
low key. I was thinking about it. But I did get dinner with like Rack, Sunshine Bread, Zebra, and I was like talking like, yo, how'd you guys get invited? Like this is like your first event, whatever it may be. And they were like, low key, they just asked. Like at least I know for a fact like Zebra just asked. Like I don't remember who he asked, but he asked one of his like streamer friends, like, yo, can I get invited to this? These are my numbers, whatever it may be. And they're just like, yeah, come, like bet. I'm down. You're down. And I don't think they like sent out invites to everyone, like based on the size or whatever it may be. Based on also like what you're saying, Durpee, on how like they only invited people that would say nice things. I mean, it does make sense from a Blizzard perspective, but I don't know if that was entirely like this. Like Spilo was there as well. I think he'd also be kind of critical of the game. I
Spylo's
didn't really
pretty
watch
critical.
too much of his stream, but
Yeah, you're right. But I feel like Spilo would always be just open to see new stuff be added. Like I feel like some creators, like myself, like I see some stuff and I would be like sitting back in my chair like falling into the floor, and it's like I don't know, I'm probably wrong on the theory, but I was kind of looking at it and I was kind of confused because you'd think it's just like initially viewership, like they would invite like the Titans and stuff, like they used to invite like Flats and Emong and J3, like all the big creators, and now they're kind of opening it up, and I was wondering if they had any way of doing it, but you could be right, just like asking or not sure.
yeah. I mean, I know for sure you can just ask, but I mean, I think like they said they're gonna rotate streamers as much as possible for these events. So like, I mean, Durpee, for you, like honestly, you have more than enough capability to be at the spotlight. I think we all know why you're not invited to the spotlight.
Bro, yeah, I'm invited to the spotlight in 5 years. Maybe I got a chance in 5 years. I've got a lot of work to do.
I mean,
I know I'm not.
it's just. It is obviously politics, It is politics to a certain extent, and as long as you don't have like an too controversial online persona, I feel like they'd be more than welcome to like invite like new streamers and whatnot. I mean, honestly, you're doing a good job performing, mate. I feel like you got a good chance, mate.
I've had a good last 3 days, bro. I've had a good last 3 days. No.
Someone
Bro,
said
you're
in
my
my
ranking.
chat
You
that-
apologize for flaming someone. What the fuck?
Bro,
Like, I've never
I'm not
heard
even gonna
that.
flame anymore, bro.
I've
I'm
never
taking a
heard
few
that
days
before.
off. No, you're gonna see, bro. Season 1, Durpee, bro. I'm gonna be like hard calming on like Flying Cat and like saying GG. Like I'll be joining the match VC and I'll be like, yo, world class job to everybody involved. Like I'm gonna be like, it will be a reformation, bro. Apply. What were you saying? Someone in your chat had to say?
Someone in my chat said that they looked at Deadlock like Steam Steam accounts, and if you play Deadlock, you didn't get invited. So we might have got fucked there.
Wait, if you
But
played
I
a
have
Deadlock,
a
you didn't
weird,
get
like-
invited? Bro,
Yeah,
no, that'd be
yeah.
crazy,
If you played
That'd be
Deadlock,
crazy.
you didn't get invited.
That'd be crazy.
But
yeah.
I have a weird opinion on this. Honestly, I think it's a little gatekeeping, a little weird to even have like. I think if they're gonna invite streamers, I think it should be some sort of raffle or like a public thing, because I forget who said it, but someone was getting an interview with the dev, and they said it's like a team like doing the invites, like they sit around and like decide. I'm sure you could ask, but for the most part, it's probably them like deciding who can go. I think it's like a team of people deciding who goes and who doesn't. But if like one dude on that team doesn't fuck with you, like I feel like it's like you're kind of screwed. Like let's say like 9 people fuck with Durpee, but the one dude's like, nah, fuck Durpee, then you're not getting invited. I kind of wish it was a little bit more transparent, or maybe like even like a raffle or something. I don't know. It
I think
feels
it should
really
be-
weird that like
What do you
What'd you
say?
say?
You cut out.
I think it should be fan voted. I think they should like pull up some
Yeah,
polls
that-
and shit.
no, that's
Like,
good too.
Overwatch
Fan,
account, main menu,
Yeah, fan-
vote on who's with
fan-
the event.
that's not a bad idea. Like just some sort of like public transparency, because I don't know. I do think it's a little weird. It's like a couple people at like their desk deciding who goes. Like And yeah, I mean, devs are still humans. They're gonna hold like things against people or have grudges. Like there could just be one dude there that just like doesn't like someone, and he could just fuck over your opportunity. So I think they should make that shit more public.
Yeah, no,
So we can see
Yeah.
what's
I
going on.
agree. I agree.
And I feel like
Yeah,
it's
I'm also honestly really surprised you didn't get invited. Apply.
Apply was
Yeah,
the first one I
honestly,
went
I
to,
I'm
feel
dude,
like
when they came
hard
out.
grinding.
I went to ask Apply if he got invited. I was in his stream like the morning it came out, and he was like, no, and I was like, what?
Bro, I've been
Like,
on my optimistic arc too, bro. I'm fucking playing Mercy. I've like,
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it really bothered
Is
me
it
that
the?
much.
You think it's
They actually,
I feel like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
they actually announced it. I don't know if you guys are like in the creator Overwatch Discord, but they made like an announcement that was like, if you didn't get invited, like don't feel bad. Like we have a lot of regions, and it was just random. But like, I don't know if that's true. Like I don't know. It feels
Have,
like they
have you been invited
like
before?
chose people. No, I've never gone to one of those.
Dude, you're in line next, bro. Everybody's
But
talking
you're in
about
the
you, bro.
creator
You're in line. 2027 or whatever it is. But
I
I'm
think
not
it
even
should
in
be
the.
Yeah.
like priority to like all the
What's up?
NDA create. Like if you're under NDA to like, on the node to like all the new heroes and stuff and whatever they're planning, like you have like priority to get into the event, and then once you're into that like category, you probably can get in. But if you're just in the creator server, there's a bunch of people that they pull from then.
Yeah, I thought for a little bit because a dev told me a while ago that they don't like showing things to pro players because they're notorious like leakers and stuff. And but like I think it doesn't really make sense because like Dante was there and like Finn was there, and like I haven't been pro in like 5 years. So like I don't know, but that is a good point though, because every single thing that's ever been leaked has been from a pro player, like uh for the most
My
part for
roommate.
Overwatch.
Fuck,
Yeah.
RuPaul, what are you doing?
That's what I was thinking, dude. And
Oh
like,
my.
is that why they didn't invite PG and stuff? But like you said, they invited Rack,
It could be,
Dante.
yeah.
Like, obviously,
Yeah.
Rack's not gonna leak and shit.
Yeah.
Like, Finn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always felt
No,
like.
but the thing is
Go
actually.
ahead.
Oh.
No, you can go.
I was just saying like I was talking to the people there. Like I was talking to like Zebra and like Sunshine Bread. They actually didn't tell them anything at all before they got to the event. Like when they got there on the first day, like on the PCs, that was the first time they saw everything. They just said like, "Yo, we're gonna fly you out. Come to this event. Show up this day." Only a few of the people actually knew. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's what you were saying about like the insider creator Discord or
NDA.
maybe. Yeah, NDA. But yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if that's what it is. Of where like not leaking, whatnot.
Yeah.
Bro, I signed the NDA and they haven't told me shit. What the fuck was the point of signing that? I wanna know. I signed that. I don't know anything.
Damn, bro.
Wait, can you talk about that? Wait, can you say you signed the NDA?
I don't know. I did though.
Always so, man. Just
Bro, you
round
don't
it
got
up,
nothing to
bro.
leak,
Deadlock,
bro. It's no
man.
worries, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Nah.
have anything. Like I have nothing to say. Like they don't tell anything. Well, apparently there used to be like, I think everyone had to sign the NDA that's like in that Discord now. It used to be like a smaller circle of people, which I assume were just like Flats, like Emong, J3, and then apparently like a couple months ago they just made everyone sign it, or you couldn't be in the Discord. But yeah, I haven't been told shit or invited to anything.
How many people are in the Discord? This is the most big streamers.
A lot. There's a lot. Yeah, like not just big streamers. You can like recommend people to be invited, but I know that Spylo is like on the inside. Like he playtested all of them like a while ago. Like all 5 characters he playtested like a long time ago. So I don't know what NDA he signed, but it was deeper than mine.
You probably playtested 5 more when he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's usually how it goes. They show a preview of the next stuff as well. But
Yeah, I always feel like I wonder if they think that like if they were to like fly, me out or something, like if I would just go there and start like shit talking all of them and like saying it's all garbage, because like genuinely, like if I did go, it's like I would actually be a real human being and pretty respectful, and like I probably wouldn't be sitting in my chair talking to a developer at Blizzard HQ and being like, this is the worst stuff I've ever seen in my life. Like, why did you do this? Because like even me, like I'm watching the dev interviews and like I'm looking at the devs like take questions and stuff, and I kind of got to realizing like, this is stuff they worked on for the last year. Like, they're all proud of showing this off. And, like, to be fair, it is good stuff for the game, So it's, like, a good outlook on it. But I wonder, like, because Apply, you kind of mentioned, just one dev doesn't have to like you and then you can't go. And it's like, what do they expect you to
Yeah.
do when you're there? Like,
Well, it's not even devs. The devs aren't choosing. It's
I
like
always say devs when I'm
like a
talking about
community.
anybody,
Yeah, it's like
but
oh yeah, I feel yeah. It's
yeah,
like some community like people.
yeah. But
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if there's gonna be like for maybe for BlizzCon, you guys could maybe like I know they also like I think shoot I forget I think it was Sunshine Bread actually that was like saying like you can just like ask them for tickets or like ask them for like a pass or whatever it may be, and like might like there's no really harm in asking, you can just go low key, but I don't know if that's like I'm sure apply like have you like gone to BlizzCon?
Yeah, I bought my ticket though. I didn't invite
Oh
me.
what?
Yeah,
Wait,
I
I
bought the
swear you
ticket and
can
went
ask them
there.
for a ticket.
I don't
Wait,
know.
what? No, you good. You got the Overwatch League money.
I don't
Chill.
know.
But Durpee,
Yeah.
I swear you can ask for. I swear you can
dude,
ask for
no, I
a
can't
ticket,
ask
bro.
for anything, bro. I can't get my main account, bro. That's my first priority is getting an account.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
who do
okay.
you?
I kind of wanted to talk to you about this, bro. Like, dude, this
What's
shit.
up?
Okay, I watch your stream a good bit, bro. And the stuff you say on stream, I don't think individually should get you banned. But the shit you say on a consistent basis obviously gets in people's heads, and they
I'm
want to
aware.
report your ass.
I'm aware, bro. I'm aware. And
Like,
like, I shouldn't be permabanned for anything I've ever said in my life. You could pull up my entire logs
Wait,
out
I
of the
actually
game.
don't
in the
know
game.
what you said. What was the log that got you banned? I actually don't know.
Dude, I was against Cardifan on Ilios, and I told him he was too like. I said he was trash at Doomfist, obviously a joke, and then I like spammed how do you lose? Like at the end of the game I just spammed it. And like because I didn't know how he loses games. Because like he beat me and like they got me banned for that. But
Were
bro,
you like silenced before that? Like, did you like a
I have
prior
8
history of
total
like
suspensions on
silences?
the account. Well, okay, I
Okay, well,
have
that's why then.
it builds up so you get like muted, then muted, then muted, then banned, then banned, then banned.
Bro,
I've been
you know
permabanned
it's so
twice.
weird?
oh, okay.
I've been
Yeah,
permabanned
So
okay.
weird,
twice.
like
Bro, but dude, it's automated.
on
I get reported.
it
How is
is.
Django not?
Yeah.
How has Django not gotten muted once, dude? I've only played on that account since. I haven't gotten even like one punishment, not even one mute. And it's not like I'm like holding back. Like I'm the same on that account as I would be on my main. If not, I'm worse on it because I don't care about it as much. So I'm thinking something is up with that account. But like, Light, to your case, you're right. Like if you look at my stream, it's not like I'm always the happiest guy and like I'm acting like I deserve to be unbanned. And that's why I'm on this Reformation arc. I'm gonna play Deadlock only for a few days here and then get into the right mood for season 1. And I'm gonna come back and hopefully I'll be a changed man because I gotta do it. It's in my best interest to stop caring at all about the game and just play for, you know, the gameplay and like flying around the map with a jetpack cat. Like that's in my best interest. So I do agree with you, but I don't think I should be permabanned regardless.
Yeah. I don't think a permaban should be necessary for like the words you said, but
I mean, even Gavin
I
Winters
can't
did
say
it.
I'm surprised. That's
Did-
not. That's,
did
that's
you see
just my
the-
Did
main
you get
point.
suspended in Overwatch 1? Did you get
No,
silenced
not
in Overwatch
once.
1 on that
I didn't
account?
I never got anything in Overwatch 1. They raised it so
So
much
you got
in Overwatch 2.
eight silences in Overwatch 2?
Yeah.
Or 8 suspensions
Yeah.
in Overwatch 2?
Bro, that is not, dude. I've never gotten silenced
Me neither.
once in my
Yeah,
like.
I haven't either.
In
We
there.
played
Well,
people. All three
Okay,
of us
no,
like.
I
don't
play
know,
all the
I mean,
time.
guys,
Okay, well, Hawk, you just don't
but
type
I
or
actually play
talk.
people too.
Bro, but
I have a theory that early Overwatch players can't get banned because we had to.
I can't.
give-
I don't think I can get banned.
I don't think I can
my
get banned
account can
either.
banned.
I don't think so. I've typed
What?
like the most heinous shit. I've left like 30 games in one season to get banned because in Overwatch League we had to give Blizzard our BattleNet and like our email and like our stuff and they logged all of that. Like I swear our accounts are like whitelisted because
Yeah, I agree.
I've
I think
typed
some of my
this-
accounts are whitelisted.
Yeah, I swear some of mine are.
well, there you
No,
go.
maybe that's it then. Maybe that's it.
No.
I don't know. I'm
You
not
gotta-
Overwatch League. I still
You
play
just
people.
had to be
I
in
don't know.
Overwatch League, Durpee.
Shit.
Okay, well, dude, I've played all the time. Like that account had a diamond border, full stars in Overwatch 1. Like I played so much and like I carried that over. So like if I play all the time and I get reported here and there, eventually they'll add up and I get banned. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm not like acting like I never said like I've flamed teammates my fair share amount, but like I feel like that should be allowed. And like obviously I don't want to do it. Like it's not a good thing to do, but like still that should be allowed in a gaming space. Bro, I was playing Deadlock in fucking Plat, whatever it was. I don't even know. And bro, like these guys are screaming at me on Dynamo, calling me like weird, mean things,
yeah,
bro. I'm
Valve
just like
does
laughing
not
at it.
care.
It's just funny. Like I don't know how like flaming is so shunned in Overwatch. Like you don't see, like you're never in a game where anybody's like NVC and like flaming the fuck out of anybody. But like in Overwatch 1, that happened all the time. Like I swear in Overwatch 1, like people were, there was always something going on, whether it was Luca or like, You know, just like anybody really.
Bro,
Like
oh my
I swear,
God,
all the
these lists are
contenders
so
players,
good.
all of the contenders players in Overwatch 1 would like always type. They would always ego, always type at people, like always flame. It was always the contenders
I used to
players.
flame people, but
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean, I
it
can't
was.
be asked anymore. Like I lose to so
Yeah.
many bad players. I can't even be asked. Like the rank system doesn't mean anything. Like
Yeah, obviously it's a
like
different game.
I lose to anybody. Like I can't even type to anybody anymore. It's like if I winning, it's probably because my team is getting kills.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
there's no
The
reason
report
to like.
system is just so
freak out.
inconsistent.
Well, they did.
Like, I
They
just
are
don't know
addressing
what
it. Did you guys
gets
see the?
reported? Yeah.
Did you see the
yeah, I
Gavin
saw.
Winter
I
thing?
did see that clip.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did not
saw.
see it. Wait, what's going on?
It was Gavin Winter. Spilo interviewed him talking about the report system, and like Spilo even like said free Durpee in there, which is awesome. But Gavin Winter was basically just saying like he didn't like the report system, and that like if you're toxic to your teammates, you would lose your account. Gavin Winter said that he didn't like that, and they're like actively working on fixing it. So I do have hope that I'll get the account back and they'll change the system. But like even then, I'm gonna try and like tune it down. Obviously, I don't want to be a piece of shit all the time, but I think it is fair. Like they're hopefully gonna change it, so I'm not gonna sit here and get on them too much for it. But it is automated right now, so like I've been punished 8 times, but like somehow Django hasn't been punished a single time or muted. So I think something is up with the account, or like maybe if you stack punishments, it's just easier to get moved on to the next one. I'm not really sure because I actually got permabanned twice on that account, and they undid the first one because I said my logs were WTF. Like that was the log they gave me, just saying WTF.
Wait, you got permanent twice? Was
Yeah,
it
I got
same-
permanent
it's the same
twice
account?
on the same account, and then they unbanned me the first time because my logs were WTF, and I posted about it on Twitter, and they just unbanned me. Sadly, posting about it on Twitter this time hasn't worked. So
Oh wait, did you get some like what? I swear you got some like crazy news
okay,
coverage too.
that was a different one. So that was when I got like banned for one. That was a separate one. But yes,
different
I had
permaban.
Asmon Gold, Moist
Oh,
Critical,
how
the fucking
the fuck-
Avengers posting up on every platform.
Wait, really? When the fuck
Yes.
did that happen?
Bro, if you search up like Moist
For what?
Critical,
What'd you
like
say?
Blizzard suspension or something, like it was when I got banned for a month, and like the whole thing was that I couldn't play in a collegiate tournament because of it, and like everybody took that as their storyline. They were saying like
Oh, I remember.
Overwatch player can't compete in collegiate, but yeah, that one was just for a month. That was separate. But yeah, I've had my fair share of cases. So I could see why the initial look would be like, oh, obviously he deserves to be permabanned, but like, look at my logs. It's not like I'm spamming slurs and stuff. I'm not doing that. Otherwise I would not be sitting here.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, what about Deadlock? I know a lot of you guys. Like, have you been playing Deadlock?
Not at all.
No
Not
Deadlock. I like it, dude.
Nah,
It's like
I'm lurking for Overwatch 1 trick.
it's the
I mean, I'm
synergy.
pretty obsessed.
It's the synergy from
Really?
Overwatch 1, and I always thought I would be an Overwatch 1 trick,
Yeah,
but I'm
it's
really
just
liking the
like-
team play on Deadlock.
Do you guys feel
Yeah,
like
I
it's
mean,
sorry.
sorry, you go.
Just like I only seen gameplay, but like to me, Overwatch is my first game ever, so like I'm not like used to other games at all. But to me, it just seems like it doesn't seem like feels like that rewarding, and like you're like shooting bots all the time. I don't really like that aspect
Well,
of it.
it's a
but-
MOBA, so yeah, you're probably right. If you never played a MOBA before, it might be annoying, but that's like half the game, I'd say. You only really, I'm not really gonna explain it. It's like League of Legends or Dota, and then the team fights are very Overwatch. So like once you enjoy the MOBA aspect of Deadlock, it's like worth it to get through to the team fights because it's just so fun.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, some characters shoot more AI than others, or have to shoot more AI more than others to like
Yeah.
be impactful. But I like personally playing the heroes that don't need to shoot the camps the entire game. I just think we're like walking around to their jungle, killing them when they have a big giant bag. Which is whatever, you don't know what I'm talking about, but sorry. But yeah,
Yeah,
think
I
the
got no clue.
the game is just more
Okay.
chaotic, you know. Like the game just, I mean, the game is just really chaotic. It has like a lot of the team stuff that Overwatch 1 had that, you know, just deathmatch now. But I think Overwatch is definitely more mechanically demanding. A lot of the heroes in Overwatch are just really, really hard, and like aiming is really hard in Overwatch, and just a lot of stuff. There's a lot
Right,
more team
okay,
fights happening
okay.
in Overwatch, but Deadlock is just like it's a MOBA first, but for Overwatch players. Like I didn't really think about who the target audience would be, but it definitely is like Overwatch 1 players or people that
Yeah.
want to try MOBA or are not addicted to League of Legends or Dota that want to like get into it.
I mean, it's
See, I
it's
see.
Valve's idea that like they think that the MOBA genre is amazing, but no one wants to play a top-down game, so they made it like a third-person shooter, like hero shooter MOBA. That's a good idea. I mean, 100K concurrent players in a closed alpha that like you can't download unless you're invited is pretty fucking crazy. Like the numbers that game is pulling already, it's pretty wild. And the source, you said like Overwatch is your first game, Light, like ever?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn,
Uh,
damn. But
yeah.
what
I
the
play basketball, bro.
yeah
I never. I was
the
bro. First time holding a mouse playing Overwatch.
yeah,
You
but
never play
the
like
source
Minecraft or
engine,
anything?
like it just
I played on my
uh,
iPad. Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's my first computer game.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah. But the source
I was iPad
engine
kid.
that Deadlock is the same as like Counter-Strike. It just feels so good. Like the movement is so clean, everything is so responsive. But that doesn't really matter to Overwatch because Overwatch's engine is pretty fucking good too. But yeah, I don't know. Deadlock is an amazing game. You should try it, like try it out, see if you like it. When
I've been people keep telling me that, but dude, I feel like I'm just gonna be such a noob, bro.
Dude, I feel like it's really hard to get
Like,
into, but
I
once
don't
you
know
do,
anything.
you'll realize like there's always something to do, and like you can advance pretty quickly and just become lobby admin.
Yeah.
And I'm not even good at it. I've played it for 6 days, but like I
I
feel
don't
like
think
once
this
I get good,
really
it'll-
matters like to us or like I don't know if like Light you like have dreams like going pro, but the next generation of like players, if you want to go pro in something and be rich and successful, you should start playing Deadlock like right now. Like I've talked to so many people about this. It's like there's no reason not to. Like yeah, you could grind Overwatch and be a pro player, but the rewards might not be that much. All the other games are so hard to even break in surface level, like Counter-Strike, League, Dota. Like you're not going pro if you're starting right now. It's like playing Overwatch in beta right now. Like if you start Deadlock right now, by the time Valve announces the first $32 million fucking international, you'll already be a pro. I mean, it's there. I mean, the grassroots like esports scene is already crazy. Like if you watch Deadlock Fight Night, like ZP, like Avast, like Uber, Jake, like all of them are already casting those tournaments.
Oh
There's
wow,
already
really?
like
Okay.
they're already like pro player. Like Hydration is like insane. Like Fish Cake, like it's just like getting in on a stock like hella early. There's no reason not to. Like, even for
Yeah,
streamers
yeah.
too.
I
Yeah,
could
Yeah, I
definitely
that's
see
see
a
it.
lot
that.
of people. I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, guys, Deadlock is not a threat to Overwatch," but like, because it's a MOBA. But we're not gonna sit here and act like Valorant didn't take a lot of current like pro players at the time and like a lot players that were competing in that Overwatch League. It took a lot of players,
Yeah.
but it also took a lot of the future generation players that probably never touched Overwatch because
Yeah.
of that. And that was Valorant. And I think there's a very good chance that Deadlock could do the exact same thing, where a lot of players might go over that have invested the time, and a lot of players that are like young, like 13, 14, 15 years old, start grinding that game instead because that's the new game to be good at. It's not Overwatch anymore. Right now it's Valorant, like for, at least in North America, and that could change to something else soon. So, yeah, I have a lot of hours in that game. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, I just hit 1K.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 1600, but I got in like May last
Yeah.
year or something. Like I've been playing.
Tavik invited me like
I,
hella long ago.
I
Wait,
took a
1K
long
hours?
break though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like 1600
The-
hours, but
you can time sync in that game very fast. It's just like
Wait,
when you start getting
what?
good, it just I mean, that's how all Valve games are though. Like you like open the door and you realize like how much shit you can learn and get better at. And MOBAs have that aspect too. There's just it's like a huge time sink just to even like learn like simple aspects of the game. It's so fun.
I will say that I've never everyone that I know that has like tried the game and put in like decent hours. I've never seen like an Overwatch player that's like high rank in Overwatch just be bad at the game. Like, eventually they all get to like what like masters or the equivalent to like masters pretty quickly. And
Phantom or whatever.
yeah, Phantom or masters, like they get it pretty quickly. Like Sugarfree only has like 200 300 hours, but he's like close to Eternus already, and like he's like genetically good at games, like naturally probably. But there's more cases of players that have just like gotten to the highest rank pretty rapidly, and they don't even know all like the nuances of the game. Like there's still so much to learn once you get there, and yeah, like it's only gonna get more complicated too. Like I hope they add more objectives.
Yeah, so getting
I
in
hope,
now is even better.
yeah, like more heroes
Alright,
being
y'all
added,
told
more
me. Y'all told me.
objectives.
Alright.
And
Deadlock
like
the future. Alright.
this goes back to what we were talking about like earlier, but just like Derpy talking about like how they're just unreliable like on the esports side of things, and like you never know like what's going on like gameplay wise, if they're focusing casually or what is not. Like I mean, Valve is pretty fucking serious about their esports. Like if you look up like esports earnings, and like it'll be Dota for the first like 500 players, and then the rest is Counter
Yeah.
Strike. There will be no lack of opportunity or money if you become a Deadlock pro.
I'm buying all the skins. I'm getting early in the market. As soon as there's a skin, I'm
Yeah.
buying, and like
Yeah, there
get
is like a
in.
data mine that something's tradable apparently. So fuck,
Yeah.
I'm selling everything.
No,
Jesus.
that was my first impression too, and I didn't really know that until I really kind of got into it for a couple days. But it sounds like Valve really puts a lot of money into that stuff, and like when you're playing it, like I'll have to log out 11:30 on a Tuesday to update my game, and it's like you can tell the developers really
Yeah.
care about the game.
Yeah.
Like I would say, like it's probably
They
just
really take feedback too. Like
Yeah, they do. You can like talk directly
Um,
to them. Yeah.
like the main guy
Oh.
Yoshi. Like I
Yoshi,
never
yeah.
got to. I never was in like that sphere, but like so many people were like very early on, constantly giving feedback, constantly like stuff that we put into the game. And now it's more since the game got like leaked and is now like more open but still closed. You have to get invited. There's more of like a closed experimental server where they that's where they test all this stuff for a test game. So it's kind of weird, but yeah, like there's way more. It seems like a lot of stuff is community driven. Like a lot of the ideas, a lot of the even the balance like gets changed a lot. Uh, so yeah, like a lot of things are moving quickly in that game, and I'm curious how it's going to be in like 8 months because it keeps changing. Even though I have my problems with the game too. Like it's not a perfect game by any means, but
For me, it's just objectives. Even more shit to do. It's like the
yeah,
number
I mean,
one thing for me.
when people just go off the map and get 5K solely, not fighting the game, like
Yeah.
more objectives would solve it. Like just add dragon, let's add dragon and draft, and like the game gets 10 times better and more interesting. But yeah.
I'm just honestly in general like a Valve shill. Like I've like growing up, I played every single fucking Valve game, and like I don't know if like a lot of people like in the chats like know the history of Valve, but they're like the only still private like video game company. Like they have no like investors. They're their own like investors or whatever, so they have no like suits or whatever. Like Overwatch has to answer to like Microsoft and investors, and like also console kind of fucks over Overwatch a lot, because when you want to release an update for Overwatch, you have to contact Sony, you have to contact Nintendo, you have to contact like Microsoft and all the other platforms to like give a rundown about what you're going to release and if it will run on the platform. And Valve kind of has a huge advantage only doing PC games. That's why you see an update like at like 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, because they don't have to contact anyone. They just release things. But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I would say like Valve was like, or like Deadlock will like kill Overwatch, because the difficulty aspect will probably keep the large majority of Overwatch on Overwatch.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be similar to like how Valorant was, but maybe I'm overhyping it. Because even the universe is like really interesting too. Like I'm not like a big lore guy, but just the aesthetic of the game is like something I haven't seen before. It's not another like Concord or like something that looks doesn't High Guard, whatever it was that game is called.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like that.
Also,
ass.
Yeah.
we're just so used to like very safe companies, but like if you grew up on Valve games, you know like the reason they're so successful is innovation. And there's been so many crazy things data mined from that game. Like there was a data mine that they like actually thought about killing characters like in the lore. So like I don't know, you guys watched the spotlight. Like it said that in game Overwatch will be like there'll be like events that will like play out the lore. I'm not gonna lie, I think they stole that from Deadlock, because that was like a leak a long time ago. Like for example, there was a character like Lady Geist like dies in one of the leaked lore things, and then there was like a code of her like X'd out in the game. So like just like crazy things that like I don't know, I feel like other companies would never even risk doing. Like imagine a new lore video drops like Friday night, we all watch it, you launch the game and your favorite character's like dead. never play them again. I feel like that would keep people really interested, like in what's going
Bro,
on. Like,
that'd be fire. I can't
like
lie.
it sounds crazy, but like that was like an actual data mine that Valve like has like worked on. Like that could be fucking wild. It could be a good
Yeah.
idea too. Like
Bro.
I feel like a lot of people don't
Bro.
care about the lore, but you'll have to care about the lore. Like what if you watch the lore and fucking Winston dies? Like damn, Winston's gone.
Bro, we just watched Doomfist die, bro.
Yeah, bro, they should have
Nah.
made Doomfist
Come
like not
Tuesday,
playable
I'm
for
gonna be out
a
of a
If-
hero.
week.
Yeah.
Wait, it's over, bro. I'm going back to fucking Masters, bro. What the hell? Oh, hell no, bro.
Bro.
That would actually be tragic. Since Doofus was the last, he just died. Like what the? I don't know.
Yeah, how is he
Well,
off the map in this
see?
thing and you can still play him?
You can meteor roll. I meteor strike. Like what the fuck are you doing?
Like they should make like
I
a no
can't do
gauntlet Doomfist for like a week and you just like can't use the gauntlet if you want to play him.
Imagine,
One
like,
arm,
grab
dude.
You just get
people.
like left click the whole time.
That would
No.
be kind of sick, low key.
No, but I would say like
I've
for
noticed
me,
that a lot of like
go ahead.
people's viewers don't go down either. Sorry, I noticed a lot of
Oh,
people's
yeah.
viewers like don't go drastically down. Like they there's a lot of like transferability between like people's
Yeah,
like fan
no,
bases
for
like
sure.
willing to watch the game, which is like pretty interesting. And I don't know. I think the game like in all honesty, I'd rather be playing Overwatch 1, but I think Deadlock is more closer to Overwatch 1 than Overwatch 2 is right now. But I still like Overwatch 2, just in smaller doses before I get like fatigued, if that's the right word. I get fatigued. I don't even get tilted. I just get fatigued for Overwatch 2 pretty quickly, or I guess just Overwatch now. But yeah.
Yeah. It's also just so hard. Like you said in the beginning of the podcast, like you've been playing for 10 years. Like Deadlock is still just so fresh and fun. Like even
Yeah.
disregarding like the negative things about Overwatch, it's just so fun to play something new. Like like again, learning again.
Yeah, I would say like for me and you know maybe a lot of people like I'm just gonna play Overwatch, kind of just like play the heroes that I've been playing forever because I do like you know to play the heroes that I've played and even like the new heroes they're gonna add. It's gonna be interesting to play. So like I'll just play Overwatch to play it and like have fun on the game and like play out the gameplay, but like nothing more serious than that. And if I want to do anything like serious or like team play and like actually get into a game, I'd probably just go like play Deadlock, you know. So maybe kind of what Super and PG do, where they start their stream off on Overwatch and then just go play Deadlock when they get tired of it, stuff like that. I feel like it's a decent
Yeah.
route. But dude, I have 30 hours on the
stream,
game,
like,
bro.
Oh my God. I had a stream where I literally played one game and like all the 4 games I got Deadlock. I was like, I'm pretty. Who was I against? I think I was against Boot Chop, and he was just like running me down, and I couldn't do anything. So I literally am like, yeah, I'm not playing this garbage. So I
Bro,
just got off and
he
played
just tells
Deadlock.
me somebody's got to play Maga. Like, bro, you're like, yeah, man.
Someone
that's
has
all
to
you.
do it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's
Dude,
Overwatch
That guy's a
nowadays.
wonderful person, bro. Wonderful. Love that guy. I cannot get enough of that guy in my rank games. I fucking.
Dude, no, you queue at the same
my
time as
team
him.
Anno
too.
against me.
You queue at
It's
you queue at
just
his
like
hours,
max
bro. Those
eight.
are his hours
I know.
that you're queuing in.
I know.
So you're asking. It used to be Cardi fans' hours, but now it's
it
Boot
makes it
Chop's
get
hours.
more.
He owns it.
Yeah. He's the king
Dude.
of the lobbies for sure.
The funniest shit I ever seen in my life, like Custo was doing, like a Custo's title was like long Overwatch grind day, and I was watching his stream, and like an hour and a half in, he just closed the game and goes, I'm getting on Deadlock. Like that, he's working on Overwatch. Like,
He's done. He doesn't want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been
It's
playing
just-
Overwatch for just as long as us. You know,
Yeah,
like,
just as long
he
as
probably
us,
played,
yeah.
He probably played closed beta or even longer than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like,
Oh, one question I have for you guys. Like with all this rank inflation, right? Like just so many like terrible players hitting champ and like mid champ, whatever. Like hitting those higher ranks definitely like motivates those players. Like, oh, maybe I'm good as hell in this game. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna make it pro. Whatever I mean. Do you guys think there's actually like another generation of up and comers that are like starting to play like since Overwatch 2 recently?
I don't know.
Zombo.
Not
can't
many.
think
No,
of
but
it.
Do you
Zombo
think
played
it's another
Overwatch 1.
generation, or is
You
it
can't
just
even say
old men
Zombo.
for the rest of the esport?
Bro, I don't.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
the
actually don't
game
know.
is just like. I feel like there isn't. I haven't seen like many like super impressive like DPS players or people are like, wow, these guys are gonna be insane next fucking year and a half. But
Maybe from other countries.
maybe from
NA,
other
I don't think
countries.
so.
I mean, like every lobby right now is just people playing double hit scan, hitting champion like 2, like whatever. Tank players. I mean, I can't call any tank player bad. I could just call them low impact or counter swappers. I can't call them anything else. But like I lose to so many players. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there isn't that many like new up and coming players because the tier 2 scene isn't like super fleshed out.
It's also
Yeah.
hard to get onto a
it's
tier 2
kind of
scene.
It's not really-
sad.
It's not really a funnel anymore. Like I'm not trying to like flex or anything or like, but it's so crazy thinking about like when I got into contenders, like I was making like $2,000, like 5K apartment, like paid for, like in LA, 3 meals a day, and like that is the only reason I made Overwatch League. Like they actually, it felt like they were trying to get people into Overwatch League or like into the
Yeah,
tier 1
yeah.
scene. Like they were going out of their way to give them resources so that they could get better. But now it's just like good luck. Like if you go pro, you go pro. If you don't, you don't.
It's
Yeah,
also just not very. I mean, maybe it's just my personal opinion. I just don't think it's like as prestigious or
Oh yeah.
like that big of a like. I don't know how to describe it. Like, obviously, I don't want to sound like entitled or spoiled, but like, there's no. I don't consider OPCS as nearly as prestigious as like Overwatch League, and just due to the like, amount of like pumping that was going on in Overwatch League,
I
which
agree.
obviously like was not sustainable. But yeah, like, I valued that way significantly higher.
I think getting into it is hard too. Unless
I,
you're
I
like,
do think that.
go ahead, or I'll speak on like
No,
just
no, go ahead,
getting
go ahead, go ahead.
into just getting into like even getting into Masters Division. Like you can't just have a new team form up and go into Masters Division. Like I think they do qualifiers at the beginning of the year. Like they're about to do some OWCS qualifiers, and I think you could get into Masters Division like through that. But for the rest of the year, like you have to either start in the bottom tier or like the second bottom tier, or whatever, and then you have to work your way up, or you just have to get onto an existing roster. Like they don't let you just like replace an entire roster. Like you have to keep 5 people out of the 7 or whatever it is out of the 8. So like it's hard to just have a new team with your friends and like be good at the game and get into it. And then even if you do, going from Masters Division to OWCS, especially with the reduction of like 6 teams now in OWCS instead of 8, like getting there is just so hard. And like even if you get into the top 6, you're probably just gonna get shit on by the top 3, and then like I don't know, it's just so much work to get onto a team that would actually pay you a decent amount of money and it would be worth it. And that's where I kind of agree with like apply. Like if you want to do that, you should probably go for the Deadlock at this point. So I feel like the motivation just won't be there for a lot of people now. So I don't know how that's gonna affect the esport, but I imagine like a lot of the people you
Yeah,
see now are
like
just
that
gonna
was
be,
my motivation. Like,
yeah, good.
like when I was in high school, like there was the dream of making above 6 figures, and like just getting an Overwatch League, and like all the grind was just worth it. But it paid off. Like the Overwatch League did pay well, and it was a big thing. And I think a lot of that is happening in EU right now. Like a lot of the salaries are really high. A lot of the salaries in NA have gone up, but it's nowhere like, oh, I'm not gonna go to college, or I'm gonna delay my college to go pro in Overwatch, when maybe other games still have that. Like if you're in St. League of Legends or you're staying at CS:GO or Valorant, like you can still be that type of like grinder to get up there. But you talk about Masters, like maybe I'm just like out of loop, but I don't even know how that stuff works. I don't even
Don't
know what the
either.
teams
Yeah, me
are.
neither.
I have no
I
clue.
I frankly
dude, nobody
don't
streams
really
it. It's
care
hard to keep
because
up
like,
with it,
like
and it's so long.
Like even contenders, like back then, like when we were playing in contenders, like it was casted by the Overwatch League casters. Like there was a lot more resources. They had like a production team. There was like you had to go to like some things to do content, but like I mean it's just money and effort that they just don't want into
Yeah.
esports anymore. And I think Overwatch League put like a really bad stain like taste in their mouth for like Overwatch esports. So now they're just really scared to like do anything with it. But I don't know. I think it's still salvageable. I think that they could. It really is just effort. Like a bigger prize pool would get people more interested, make players more motivated. Maybe players would get paid
Is there a
more.
prize pool? What's the prize pool? Do you know, Durpee?
I don't know. It's not that much. There is a prize pool, but I forgot how much it is exactly. I mean, you might get like
Was
1,500.
it 250
Uh,
for like? Oh, not masters. I meant like ODCS, like winning a
Oh.
ODC's
major. Like
prize
how much is
pools
it?
I mean, they're so bad. Like
yeah.
the
Yeah.
ODC's prize pools are so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like for the tier 2 and tier 3, I feel like they should just go back to like the old like OD contenders, like sequence. Like that was actually perfect. The only thing was like what contenders didn't have like actual pipeline to Overwatch League, but now like you could do that, right? You can just replace the entire Faceit system. Although like, why do you guys know why they changed it to Faceit? Is it because like they're giving Faceit's giving the money or something? I don't
Yeah.
know why they partnered with
Yeah.
Faceit.
Pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
money.
they're just-
Wonderful. Okay, so that's never gonna change. Oh. Okay.
No,
But yeah,
even,
I followed contenders too,
Yeah.
even though when I wasn't playing, it was just easier to follow
Yeah.
than whatever Masters is now.
and even
Yeah,
even
that
the
should get thousands of
concepts-
views.
Yeah,
Like-
even the concepts of like academy teams are just so cool. Like it is like maybe like a little corny to some people, but let's say like the majority of players or people that watch esports only watch the tier 1 scene. Like that's like nobody really watches tier 2 that much. But I think Overwatch had a very popular tier 2 scene because if you're a fan of the Florida Mayhem and you watch a tier 2 game and Mayhem Academy's playing, you're like, oh, okay, like that's where it is, or like Outlaws. So I don't know. I feel like they had such good ideas that just fumbled because of money.
I also feel like just the player, like when you're watching contenders, it's like, oh, I want to watch LH Cloudy, my favorite streamer, go play with like Lep and Seeker, these upcoming like talent players, and like, or it's like I want to watch American Tornado. These guys are like better than some of the Overwatch League players. They're just not old enough yet. So like, there's so many like
Yeah.
storylines just around their names, and it's like now you guys probably can't even name like 3 people playing in Masters Division, and it's not necessarily their fault. It's just like a lack of promotion of the whole thing, and like it's really just not like many big streamers either that really watch the games or play in them. I know LH Cloudy, I think he still plays in Masters Division over at EU, but like really other than that, it's not like your favorite streamer is about to boot up a Masters Division game anymore. And I feel like that was so much of the promotion, just like obviously like the contenders Twitch channel and just the money they put into it. But I think one of the big things is like you kind of watch players that you like to watch. You don't really watch just teams other than like Overwatch League. You'd watch like I would watch Dallas Fuel because I was around Dallas, but like a lot of the stuff
Yeah.
is just player like storylines and stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah. Was there anything else about the like announcement, I guess, in general? Because that was kind of the big purpose of this podcast, was just talk about the spotlight, and I think we cover most of it, unless there was
Yeah.
something smaller I forgot.
Everything. Well, it's like, yeah, I mean the 5 new hero or 5 new heroes after this, 5 new heroes as well. I don't even know. They're like is there a place we can like look at where everything they
Oh, what
announced?
about the match VC after the games, bro? I think that'll be kind of funny. They're doing that in like season
That's
2.
Oh
That'd be
shit, that's hella good.
They're doing the cards
still
for like the
banning
match
people.
VC.
Yeah,
If they're still
if they keep
banning people,
yeah.
then why
I don't
would you even
know.
add it? You're just
Okay, well-
asking people to find a way to get banned.
I don't think they actually care what you say in VC. That's my whole like theory, but dude,
When you log on, it literally says like we are monitoring the voice chat.
oh, I know, bro,
Bro,
but
I
I
like,
don't
it's
know
swear
not
if
that
it's
shit's
true,
cap,
yeah.
bro. I say
It's probably
Yeah.
capped though, yeah.
it's probably, dude, it'll be
Oh,
funny.
they-
It'll be funny
they-
to see.
You
I'm like-
mentioned it earlier about like a perk like refresh thing, but they also kept talking about like actually reworking like multiple characters. Like what characters do you guys think that could be? I think Sombra is definitely one of them because they've mentioned it
I think they
100
said
times.
Sombra, yeah. But I think it needs
Yeah,
to be like
so-
Lifeweaver, Roadhog. At this point, like
Sombra.
Rhine, honestly, and
Ryan,
like
yeah.
maybe Mercy, but they're not gonna rework Mercy. I think Mercy's honestly fine. I think the bigger like Lifeweaver, Roadhog have to be reworked. Maybe Maga.
Yeah.
I think most I'm not most tanks, but like at least 4 or 5 tanks should probably be looked at.
I feel like they should also just nuke Sim as well. I feel like the TP is just too broken. I think that should not be in the game, but
Dude, I think
I
it's,
like
I think it's good for the game. I
I
just
mean,
think they need to
I
nerf
think
the
it's fine.
stats.
I think there should be a limit to the amount of people that go into TP or a cooldown before you can like take it back, or it may be.
Yeah, I
Like-
think taking it back is a good idea. Like if you TP once, you can't just TP back and forth like a 1 second like refresher, like 2 second
Yeah,
like breather for
yeah.
going backwards. Yeah, that could be good.
And Simwall should die when Sim dies. Like, Simwall's so broken.
I think she just
Well,
has
Social
too much
Curio.
utility that just takes too long
Yeah,
to break.
Social Curio, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that was my thing. I always feel like stuff that you deployed should just go away when you die. And I got so much flack on Twitter for saying that, but like Torb Turret, Junkrat Trap, Alari Pylon, like it kind of just makes sense. You shouldn't be able to get value when you're dead, in my opinion. But yeah, like
I think
Or
I think it's fine for every hero other than Sim. I just hate Sim honestly, but
dude, they just need to
I'm
not
kind
have
of
it.
worried for
Isn't she still at
tank, to be
275?
honest. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people are not going to want to play tank if they don't like this new hero because every season there's going to be, at least from what it looks like, the silhouettes for a while, it's going to be DPS and supports releasing, and they're releasing
Yeah.
2 new ones. So I think a lot of people are not going to want to play tank.
I think the other tank is a mech character, like Diva's Gang or
Yeah,
something.
well, that's awesome. I'm going to be instantly playing that one.
Yeah.
But that's coming out like
Yeah.
what? In, like
They're gonna make it
November
a
or
ground
something,
tank
like
somehow, bro.
BlizzCon
Yeah.
time?
You're gonna be able to hold arms on the floor.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's just not a lot of.
Yeah, they did skip the
'cause
cadence.
A
Like
lot
they
of the
went.
perks.
They
A lot
went
of the perks
vendetta.
are being like people are not perks. A lot of the passives are being removed from tank that a lot of people like rely on to like get value. So maybe tank popularity will go down because there's always gonna be something new to play for other roles. But we'll see. Maybe tank is miserable still, or even more miserable next season.
Yeah, and like I was saying, dude, it's not gonna be fun to play tank when like the enemy tank's gonna fly away from you in like half a second. Like, what do you guys think about like Jetpack Cat like being able to fly heroes back from spawn and like taxi people in like 3 seconds to the point? Like Maga is just
that
back
is-
in like 2 seconds after
yeah,
respawn.
it's pretty disgusting.
There's so much stuff that
You see the
opens up
po-
in this game. What's up?
Do you see the tweet I posted on Twitter?
Yes, bro.
Oh, the
with
clip of
flying around
the Maga and the Bastion flying around Ilio's lighthouse.
Yes,
Like that is
that's
so
disgusting.
unreal.
That's disgusting.
How is that a thing? And they were doing that for like 10 seconds. Like
Some guy in my chat earlier, I was talking about that, and he's like, "Why don't you guys just sleep the cat?" Oh, yeah, bro, fucking sleep him. He flies,
yeah,
he
bro,
flies
that's
so
how-
fast.
That'd be a crazy ass clip though, bro. They
That
both
would
go off.
be a clip though. That,
Wait, wouldn't your teammate
that's what
also
they
go off the
want
map
to.
if he's like flying over with your? Oh wait, I guess no. That'd be 2 people off the
I
map.
guess so, yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
a good
you
ass
can
clip.
also the thing with Jetpack, you can drop them whenever. Like they have no consent in that. So that's a whole lot of trolling to be done. So I don't know.
Yeah, and these ranked
I think that's
support
the type of
players
thing
who
that
are
like
really
is
good.
interesting though.
I
Like
think
when
it
you
is
saw
interesting.
when you saw ball for the first time, you're like, wow, this hero is really weird. But like that hero is
Yeah.
genius. Like in my opinion, that hero is like a genius design. Like I've never seen anything like that in a game before. Maybe I'm just unaware, but I don't even know how. There's no way that when they're designing ball, they imagine the ways that people like min max him, or even how his gameplay would
Yeah.
like would work out. And this goes back to what I said earlier, but like I don't feel like they can make these types of heroes like Jetpack Cat on tank. Like they couldn't make like something like that anymore for a tank hero because they have to check all the boxes of being able to like, you know, exist in the lobby or be relevant in some way.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
I just feel like the interaction with other players is pretty risky, but you could be right. Dude, it's just like, why does it have to be a support, bro? All these ranked support players don't
Have
know
you
what they're
played with
doing on
a
like,
good Ivy yet, Derpee
basic
and
heroes.
Deadlock?
bro. I'm gonna be dead at, bro. I really don't even like. I can't put a face to that name, dude. I have 30 hours, bro.
Like,
I'm
dude.
still learning about like
The,
words.
the
Ivy-
gargoyle, the gargoyle
Ivy's
that turns to
ult-
stone.
Yeah, Ivy's
I-
ult is just Jetpack Cat.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
you
yes,
can
yes,
say
yes, yeah. I got flung away today actually.
And like before they nerfed it, you used to just be able to fly every ult around the map. Like you know Seven's ult, it just like shocks the like entire map
Yes.
around you. You pick him up with Ivy and just fly him across the map and kill everyone. It was hilarious. But that's where I see like where Hawk's coming from, where I think it's probably gonna be fucking funny. Like it'll be pretty hilarious to see things like that. Like Ivy like flies around like Bebop ult and just beam everyone from like the skybox. Like I could see some cool things happening like that with Overwatch, but I don't
But dude,
know.
apply, bro.
It
Imagine you're
just
playing
depends.
ranked and your Jetpack Cat's not in the VC, which they won't be because they're a support player, and then like they just do some bullshit, or like you're trying to like coordinate this play and like they just don't do it. Like it looks fun on paper and like if you're scrimming or like doing some viewer games, bro. But like I have no faith in these ranked players in 2026.
Your brain clicks straight to the most negative aspect of it,
Dude,
though.
'cause
I
I don't know, bro. That's what
like oh, when your teammates are blind and like they're just
bro. That's
like,
what. That's no. That's what I've been
that's
shown
like
over
every
the last
character,
2
though.
years. Bro, I need to duo with one of them, bro. I need to duo with a Jetpack Cat.
That's true.
That's like the playmaking potential there. Just in the Discord
Listen,
VC.
dude, get
I
on
don't see the
Jetpack
counterplay though
Cat.
for a lot of these plays. Like
Yeah, I don't.
they're-
Yeah, that's
That's
That
what
kind
I'm
of
worried
play
about.
is
There's like not enough
shooting the fucking
counter-
hamster in the head somehow. But like
it's so hard.
he's so small. I don't know.
She
Low
moves
key,
faster than Fair and Echo. Yeah.
the head hitbox though looks pretty big. It's like the entire cat. But it is just
Like,
like a
maybe-
small orb.
yeah.
You know?
Like maybe Chorus is just two tapping this hero, and there's no reason to even think about it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
low-key,
ranked,
I feel like there's a
Freya just
chance.
snipes her out the sky.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
ranked, I don't like if I died to like a high noon that I literally can't interact with on my tank hero. Like that's
So
gonna
you
be
just play
very,
Ryan,
very
bro. You
tilting.
just get to shield and like look at him the whole time. You can block everything.
Oh, Derpy, I'm telling you, just do it with a jetpack cat. Go Ryan, let him fly you in the back line, shatter, and make like a PogChamp face and post it to TikTok, and you'll be rich, bro.
Bro, you
You'll
can't
be good
shatter
to go for the rest
anything
of your life.
anymore, dude. All these heroes fly around, and now Jetpack Cat's gonna fly people around for you, bro. I'm gonna fly around as Reinhardt, and then like the enemy team's gonna fly away from me, bro, and I'll just be watching. I actually think the hero is dead. But dude, no, I agree, bro. Like I think there will be some times where I can do that, so that would be funny to do. It's just
I
like
can't wait till we have like a no util fucking cat that just shoots people all game.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
fucking cat.
I realize this
I
fucking
just,
hero
it's
is
gonna
broken.
exist for sure.
Yeah, I
He's
think the
kinda
thing
like the
with
only
any
other
broken hero.
I don't know. He's like, or I guess it's the she cat. That like you can kind of like flip into their team and just, like dive their team as like a support and just go in there. Like I guess Mora and Kiriko can do it, but Kiriko does it obviously better than Mora. But maybe you can just like don't have to worry about your supports at all, and you just get in there with like Lucio and this hero, just run it down. I don't know how it's gonna work. The ult just looks so like
Yeah.
annoying to play against at some points. Like I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Derpy,
what?
Derpy, I want to ask you because like every Ryan player talks about it. Like if Ryan did get a rework, like what do you even like imagine in your head, like without making him just like a new fucking Hazard or Malga? How do you?
Dude,
even
I don't even think he
make
needs
that
like a
character?
rework. They seriously need to give him perks that like let him do stuff, and you can like sacrifice armor
Like
and
what?
shield health for it, like because his entire thing is like you get value by standing on the payload with your shield up and like stalling the objective and like just killing anything that touches it. But like I think they could rework him, but like if they just give him a perk that like gives him a speed boost instead of attack speed when he hits like his major perk right now, if you hit a fire strike, you get 2 seconds of attack speed for each person you hit. They should just make that movement speed, or like just fuck it, bro. Give him back exo boots as like a major perk, or like something that lets him move around the map and
Fuck
make
no.
plays. Bro, I know, but that's why you'd sacrifice like his other stats for it. I mean, like they had a patch the other, like it was a while ago. They had a patch where it was like Hazard's block didn't block as much damage or something, but like his leap went farther. I probably forgot it was at this point, but like you're basically sacrificing survivability for like, you know, mobility and playmaking potential. Like I feel like they need to do stuff like that for Ryan. And I don't know if it's a rework because honestly, bro, his kit's fine. What do you do? Give him a gun? I mean, just totally change the hero.
Hit
But
scan fire strike.
I mean, it's 2026. He probably
Fuck,
needs it.
fuck it, bro. Give him a gun,
Yeah,
bro.
fuck it,
Give him
bro.
a
Hit
gun.
scan
That's
fire
fucking funny.
strike. Like, he's just outdated. I don't think he has to be playable in every situation, but like the situations he is playable, it's because he just sits on the payload and AFKs and looks at you, and like that's really it. And I feel like they could give him more stuff through perks because his perks are just bad. I mean, like all they do is enable the current playstyle of standing still and doing nothing, and like what shield bash like doesn't do any damage, barely moves you at all. Like I think there's stuff they could do there. At least give him movement speed and see how that plays out.
ABCD says in chat, y'all are genuine grown men talking about a game character.
What's he
What do you
doing,
guys
bro?
think about
Watching us
that?
talk about it. He's watching us talk about it, bro.
Hey, he's watching us.
Dude.
And I just ran 3-minute ads on your head.
No,
Tell
put
him to
this
get a
in.
job. Tell him to get a job right now.
Type it out, bro. So the jetpack cat ult, is there like counterplay to that, or are you just off the map?
Suzu, probably. I
Shoot
think it's
the
Suzu, yeah.
no, just shoot the cat. Like, you have to kill her.
Shoot the cat.
Like Jeff, I guess.
Can you like stun it or like shield it or like?
I think so.
What?
Yeah, I can stun it. Yeah.
You can probably bubble
Okay.
it, Suzu it, yeah.
No, I don't think you
Okay.
can. I don't think I remember. I think I saw that you couldn't bubble or Suzu it, but
Damn.
Wait,
you could just
like
kill the
even
cat.
before, like before like that lands, you know?
Oh, probably could do that. Maybe maybe if you're bubble before it lands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
like,
once
there's
you're
a bit of a
already
proc
attached, I
time.
think you have to kill it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, can you get saved actually? Can you get saved by your own jetpack cat when they
Oh my
take you off the map?
It's a good ass question, honestly.
Oh my gosh, wait, what if
Actually,
what if
good
wait, what if the
question.
jetpack cat on one team does the ult and then the other jetpack cat ults the jetpack cat like on the other team and then like the whole server goes off the map?
There's like a 3-man tether.
Dude.
Yeah,
Bro,
that would be sick.
Bro, somebody get that going. No. I'm excited though, honestly. Like I had a pretty doomer reaction, I guess, but like I'm excited to load in and see how all these heroes play out because I think 5 in one season will be very interesting. Um, but like,
I'm happy to hear that from you, Durpee. 'Cause I was seeing your tweets on Twitter, bro, and
I
you
took him
still
down,
hella
bro.
negative, man.
I took him
You were still
down.
complaining, bro.
I took him down, bro. My initial reaction was that I wanted something more gameplay related, and all we had to do was new heroes. But now I'm open to it, and I'm willing to try it out, dude. Another thing was apply. You mentioned it, and another reason I brought up the creator stuff was like, bro, that day was so weird. Like, you watch the thing for 30 minutes, and then now you're just watching other streamers play it, and it's like, you kind of wish as a streamer that you could be the one trying out everything and like doing whatever you wanted and like telling your people like how stuff works and like playing pugs.
Yeah.
So it does kind of feel like isolated. Like if you want to see something, you have to type in somebody else's chat to like show it, and it's like, dude, like, well, I mean, we have our own viewers that want to see our own stuff, so it's kind of awkward, but like. I feel like that
I
was
should
another
put this
thing.
stuff
I
on
want-
PTR.
Yeah, just do like a PTR. You don't gotta fly us out, you know? It's like,
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they don't do that. I mean, it's just to make it like an exclusive. Like, oh, look at like the cool kids. Like, they're there, and all the devs are there. But I don't know. I think they should just be released to everybody. That's what they used to do in Overwatch 1, just PTR things.
I think they should release the patch. I think they shouldn't do any prep time. They should just release it the day of. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
this
why
is
is
the
there a
season that's
5-day
coming out.
downtime?
Or like an hour or two later. Like
Yeah.
you know, like I don't want. Like, why do we have to wait a week? You know, like just put it in
Yeah.
the game. Because certainly some of the hype dies down. You know, like why not just like put. Oh, I could install Overwatch right now because the game got renamed live. Like it no longer is Overwatch 2. It's Overwatch on the client. So like, I don't know why they chose to do it like a week before. They did it last year, but I don't know why they chose to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that they could like surprise everybody and just be like, oh yeah, by the way, this is all out in like 2 hours from now. You know, it'd be like kind of a
That'd
hype
be sick, yeah.
surprise.
That was their like.
Yeah.
They did that with like Onron. That was like their
Yeah.
surprise. Like, you get to play Onron tomorrow.
Yeah, and I mean it was fun for a few hours, but like what more can, especially me, bro. Like I can't sit there and play Honor for 5 hours and like people are like, I'm just not. That's just not for me. Give me something else. No. But yeah,
Fair enough.
I guess we'll see how it all plays out. All sorts of environments. So, I mean, unless there's anything else,
Yeah,
I mean, what else is there? The main menu. Like, I don't think there's much more to.
Actually, don't like it though, honestly.
Yeah,
It
I
looks.
don't either.
It's too blocky, bro. It's like rectangles and squares.
Yeah, we
It
were
doesn't
like the
blend.
only major game with like a vertical main menu, and now it's just like a full horizontal. It looks exactly like Fortnite.
Well, didn't Valorant try to copy, or didn't Valorant make their thing more similar to Overwatch? I feel like so many games have tried to make their like menu
Yeah.
like similar to Overwatch over the years. So, but then I don't know. It looks more like the Hulu HUD that every game has
Yeah.
nowadays. I don't know how to describe it. It just looks like the Netflix or Hulu HUD, and
Yeah.
maybe there's some like scientific data that makes it more appealing, or
Yeah.
you generate more money or something off it. But I
That's
do think
definitely what
Overwatch
it
is
is.
a pretty
It's
iconic
gotta be.
main menu that I
Yeah,
wish
it's simple too.
didn't have to
So
go.
easy to navigate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys-
yeah.
Do you guys remember that one like concept art leak and it was like the grass bastion? Like it was forever ago and it was like I can maybe pull it up. Bastion leaked background Overwatch 2 menu and it was taken. Of course, now that I look it up on the podcast, it's probably not going to show up on Google Images. But dude, they had this concept art and like even if you look at like, do you guys remember the Tracer? Like in the beta, it was like the Tracer and like the background was new Queen Street. And she was like sitting there looking at you, and like the hero was emphasized. No, I need to find a picture, yo.
Yeah, are they gonna have backgrounds like that anymore that change like in-game renders?
I don't know.
Like those are yeah, you know what I'm talking. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Like that they do. I guess they're just changing it for the
dude,
sake
I just don't like how the
rebranding.
I don't like how the top menu blends with the background. By the way, like it's like its own like blue rectangle at the top, like the new one that we're about to get. It just I feel like they could do a lot more like blending with it. Oh wait, we found. Oh my gosh, I found the picture. I'll screen share it. Yeah, that. You see it? Dude, that was like what they leaked like 5 years ago. Like this is just so good.
But that's just pretty
Sick.
clean.
Like this is
That's
just so
Wait,
good.
that's just clean.
Like
Yeah.
if they just do
Yeah,
stuff like
that's pretty
this
sick,
and like
actually.
rotate the
Like,
hero out,
Beautiful, actually.
just do it forever.
My
But
goodness.
now it's just a fucking mythic skin staring at us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like loud ass noise. I don't know. But
Like, dude, the worst one was Doomfist, bro. He looked like he wanted to fuck me like the whole time, just staring at the fucking camera.
Yeah, I thought some of them that started Overwatch 2 were pretty good. Like the Tracer one I was talking about, there's like a Sojourn one and like a Mythic Genji skin where he was like moving across the map. It was cool, but I feel like it's gotten worse and worse. And I don't mean to like complain about everything they're doing, but like seriously, like the menu could be so cool, and it's I don't know.
I missed old icons. I think the old icons were way better. That's the I ranked icons and the hero icons like in the kill feed. I think those were
Oh yeah.
way more iconic. I remember seeing like a tweet like if you if you made all the heroes so it's a shadow or just blacked them out, you can't tell the difference. But in Overwatch 1, all the icons like you could tell like what hero is who by not even being able to see them. And I think this had more personality, and the ranked icons obviously I think were better, like especially the top 100 one that was animated. But
Yeah.
It was sick.
I
UI is
also,
just whatever.
I legit can't comprehend why they took away our borders too. Like I was almost max border and I was just gone. Like the
Yeah.
bronze, like silver, plat, like border. Like it wasn't like that big of a deal, but it was pretty cool.
And they also just erased your profile. Like you can't see your Overwatch 1
Yeah.
seasons.
Like the 2 is gone. Like can I get that back now too? Like you took
Yeah.
away the 2. Fuck it, give me the
Dude,
old.
somebody
shit
was
back
asking me
now.
if they're gonna erase the profiles from like Overwatch 2, and I'm like, definitely not. There's no way they do that. But I mean, what if they did? And you just can't see your Overwatch 2 profile now because they're like on Overwatch 3 or something? That'd be crazy. But definitely won't. Because they're gonna do this every year, right? It's gonna be like next year is gonna be season 1 again, is what they were saying. I think. Like in 2027, they're gonna.
I mean, they
do
have to
different...
top it next year somehow, right? Are they going to release even more heroes next year, or maybe
20.
I don't know.
They're gonna release
Like,
20 maps in one season. That's what we've been holding off for.
what do they do for 2027 now that they've released 5 heroes in one season? Like,
Like
I
fits
don't
in
even
now.
know.
He turned the light off.
Bro, I need to join you guys. My chat saying like, why are you the only one to light, man? I was like, all right, I'll join you guys in the goon dungeon. Why not, bro? Why not?
No, I gotta light them.
That's just the vibe the Derpy pod gives me off, dude. Like I stream
It's
with
a
the
me-
lights like
oh,
maxed out. I
seriously.
joined the Derpy podcast. I'm like, let me turn the lights off.
Dude, I don't want it too bright, bro. Dude, I used to be in like pitch black, like it was really bad, and then I got a lamp finally. But, bro, yeah, I like the Christmas lights, by the way. Applied. You ever gonna take those down or?
It's almost Christmas again. I feel like it's we're
Yeah.
closer to December than we are January.
Yeah, bro.
Just keep 'em up.
Yeah, that's valid.
Oh wait, map reworks.
Oh yeah,
Oh, like-
dude, the Gibraltar map rework looks pretty fucking sick. I won't lie. The second
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
I really like that second point.
Yeah,
the
that's
second
pretty
point
good.
sucks. Like, think they're doing something else.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
impossible
the
to
I hope they
rework.
Yeah,
just
the
do it more
current one
frequently.
is-
It takes them such a long time to do map reworks. I wonder like how they're able to pump out so many new heroes with the map reworks just take so much longer. Like,
yeah, like
yeah.
the exact same thing they did with Gibraltar, just fucking nuke Eichenwald and the same thing. Just make it easier to get high ground on second point. Like,
I feel like it's a lot of the problem with like
I don't
so
know.
many of these
Free
payload
throw.
maps. It's just like really hard on second.
yeah, but a Jetpack Cat will save you now,
True.
Derpy. You get on second
That's
point
true.
Eichenwald, he picks you up, plops you on the high ground, you're good to go.
That's true. They fixed it.
Pre-so
Straight out of
saved.
spawn too.
Dude,
Will Jetpack Cat save the fucking game?
dude, I love picking Paraiso and ranked now, by the way. It's kind of unrelated. But, like, dude, everybody hates it and, like, nobody plays it. So
I
I
can't
just
remember the last
pick
time I
it.
played it.
It's so funny to
Yeah.
be, like, the one guy that votes it and then just you get it sometimes, bro. And, like, now you're playing on Paraiso. It's, like, my once every 3 years experience of playing on the map now. But,
Why do you
That
guys
map is
think?
so bad?
Why do you guys think Antarctic was taken out? and
Yeah,
not
what?
Paraiso?
Of
I
all
feel like
maps
they're,
to
like, the
remove.
same like hatred.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why did
I
people
mean,
not
it's not
like...
a great map.
I swear people just don't like new maps, but, like, I feel like we're past the point of not liking Antarctic. And, like, yeah, maybe you could rework it, maybe, but, like, did it really need it compared to other maps? No. I don't know why they're taking it out. It's like, they're
People
giving it, like,
hate
the
Flashpoint,
Paris
but like I
treatment.
swear, anytime
up?
I get a payload map in Overwatch 2 or now in Overwatch, people don't like the Flashpoint maps, but everyone likes payload. But I absolutely hate any payload map anytime I get it. It's just so
Because you have
so
to
much
play on
worse.
it, or else you're throwing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have to play on it. But even then, just like so like pick oriented. all the payload maps. Like you need so many people alive to be able to even like operate the fight. Or
Yeah, I
have
always feel
people
like the end of
picking
second
better
point and third
heroes.
point when you're attacking, it always just feels like 2 CP now. Or like if you get traded, you just lose.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. Let me
Or
say
if
with
you
like
just like
hybrid too.
yeah.
if you
just
know
like
they have like an ult, it's like, oh, well, we have to pretty much, unless someone gets a pick, they have to scrap this fight out and then go next one until this guy uses ult. But yeah, I like Flashpoint. I like Push way more than the payload maps. But I think they don't
Yeah.
want. I think they think those modes are unpopular, which they probably are. So like the majority of the player base, so they don't like pump new maps for them as
Yeah,
much.
the data they released was Masters and above preferred more like mirrored maps like Flashpoint and Control and Push, where low elo players prefer payloads because I think it's easy for their brain to just focus on going to the payload. Like with Flashpoint, Control, and Push, you have to use more of the map. I mean, obviously on all maps you use more of the map, but the low elo players, like their brain just easily can tell them like, oh, we have to go to the fucking cart and just like walking around. Yeah, Masters and below, they all just pick Escort and the fuck's it called? Hybrid.
It's so weird. It's actually so weird. It's so different. Like you'll see like Servasa and there's like 10 votes for it every single time. But if they saw Servasa or Pariso, they're picking Pariso 10 out of 10 times at lower rank. It's just crazy.
Dude, they probably just think the maps are too
Uh,
big and like you have to walk back too far from spawn. Like it's probably what
Well,
it
they are
is.
pretty restrictive what you can play. I guess higher elo players most of the time, they pick, better comps, um
Yeah.
but yeah, like if you want to play Zenyatta or like on like these maps, you have to walk back from spawn for like the most of the game.
Yeah, true.
And they probably
Yeah,
die on average more.
Look what I put in the Discord chat. That's like, yeah, you can see literally like the orange one is Masters and above. They just all pick
Yeah, I
Control and
saw that on
Flashpoint, and
Twitter.
then you get below, and the hybrid just fucking goes crazy.
That's so crazy. Like
think they're all picking Kings Row?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It's gotta be, man. But honestly, I think it has to do with like how but it's like what is it? Escort or hybrid? It simplifies the game. Like there's a very clear
Yeah.
attacker defenders, and it's just. I mean, as I was a noob for a very long time. It's my first game, and honestly, it did feel like it was pretty hard to like play on like to control like think about where everyone would be on like a Koth. Like I would just like lose track of them in my mind, but when you're playing escort, their enemies are coming from one direction. They're usually never behind you. There's like that's a lot easier. I feel you shoot your gun.
Yeah, I feel like
when did you
Circle
start
Royale
playing
is
the
the
game?
perfect embodiment of that.
I started playing. What is it? 2018? 2018? 2019? One of those
Before or
two.
after break? Before or after break came out?
After. Wait, after? Wait, no. I started playing before, but like
Before
really,
break,
really
okay.
casually. Yeah, really,
Yeah.
really casually.
Yeah, I feel like
yeah, I don't know, I'm a noob.
yeah, when you ask players, I mean the players that were like in the know or not in the know, that's not the right word. Like that were already like taking the game seriously before break. There's like a very big difference between pre-brig and post-brig
Yeah.
perception of the game.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It is crazy. Like I've never like it's a big like clickbait thing now. Like you see YouTube videos like the game that or the character that killed Overwatch, but like unironically, it is kind of crazy. Like I witnessed the community like, actually shift in like their opinion on the game so fast. I've never seen something like that happen. And it's funny because I remember specifically a lot of people kind of were getting tired of dive like for a while because it was like Korean dive, like Winston Diva, like
Yeah.
Genji Tracer, like Zen Lucio. So they introduced Brig to like stop that, and I don't think what would end up happening was their idea. So it goes for fucking 2 years.
Yeah, it's just so weird. Like the game actually did just jump off a cliff at that point.
Yeah.
It's just so weird to think about it. Like I don't know. And then it jumped off an even bigger cliff when they added roll queue or roll lock and then
Yeah.
the queue times. And then they
I
no,
just-
actually the game jumped off a cliff when they had no content for COVID. That's like when the
Yeah,
big thing
yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
They
like,
announced Overwatch 2 and they said, yeah, we're going dark for a while. And like,
Yeah.
okay, well, the pandemic just hit. Every game's pumping out content and you guys are just chilling here,
literally.
doing nothing.
I mean, apparently that was Jeff Kaplan's fault. Not trying to shit talking, but apparently Blizzard like offered an Overwatch 1 team and an Overwatch 2 team, and he was like, "Nah, we're good. We'll just work on Overwatch 2." So there's like 2 years or 3 years of only Overwatch 2 content. where Overwatch 1 was like left in the dust because they offered.
I don't even know what they were
resources.
doing though. I don't even know what they were doing. Like in all
PvE.
honesty, like
And that's it. It got scrapped. And
They're
then they
doing, like,
released only
Yeah,
Sojourn.
yeah. Oh my
They-
god,
Yeah,
I
it was-
forgot about that.
They didn't even do, like,
a disaster.
but like they didn't even
Like-
make more PvE missions than they made when they were doing
Yeah.
Overwatch 1. Like we got what 3 missions, and like one was like a Kappa mission, the one that the last one. It's
Yeah.
like where was all that time going? And it's nice to see now that they're pumping out all these heroes, because that time that there was like 5 heroes that would have came out in Overwatch 1, and they released Overwatch 2, and there was only like 3. It's like where where was all that time going? I guess it was all
we-
into like management issues that we'll never figure out what happened.
We
my theory
unironically
is that
got.
nothing was
Sorry,
going
go
on.
ahead. Yeah, probably. Actually, you think they're just not working for like 3
Yeah,
years?
I think
It's not going to the
I think
office.
I think they were literally just like delegating and like just trying to figure out what they wanted to do, or how to make the PvE replayable, and like I don't even know, like, because
I'm,
if you look at it now, like, yeah,
when the PvE came out, like who genuinely played that shit more than like 5 hours? Like even 5
Yeah.
hours is stretching it. Like
I always said that Blizzard struggles to know why we like the game. Like it's the
They
fact
still
that
struggle.
Overwatch.
they still
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Overwatch 1 game of the year with not a singular PvE game mode. And they were like, yeah, you know what this game needs? We need to do full PvE. But honestly, a lot of like the behind the scenes talk is like, apparently Jeff Kaplan, who was like the leader of like Team 4 whatever at the time, he really wanted to make like an MMO, and like was trying to hold on to make Overwatch like a PvE MMO story thing. And like that just wasn't what Overwatch was, dude. I don't know why he thought that was it.
I think there was potential for that though, if they kept consistency with all the cinematics and the storyline. Like the beginning of Overwatch, dude, like the dragons, like cinematic, like all like the Reinhardt cinematic, or not Reinhardt, yeah, Reinhardt cinematic, like that shit was so hyped. That got so many people into the game as well. And I think like there was potential, but they lost it. You know, like they could have done it, but like maybe you could have brought more players to the game, but they just like were AFK for too long.
Yeah, that's true. That
Yeah.
3-year period, they didn't put out. Maybe they did, but then like 1 in 3 years, like an animated short. Like I feel like you have to keep people attached with the lore and like actually wanting to play the game for the lore, and then you drop the PvE.
I thought it just
And
didn't update the game.
maybe there would be stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
it should update.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember I played the PvE and it was like I'm just shooting the same robots that I shot in Junkenstein's Revenge in 2017, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, this is
Hop
the
on
same thing.
Junkenstein's
It's a
Revenge.
different
It's like,
map.
what was going
We
on?
are all playing that.
Like-
What were they doing? Like, I would love to be. I mean, they're probably all remote. I couldn't even be a fly in the wall in the office. They're all probably at home during COVID, literally doing nothing. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but like, how are there only
No,
3
you're right.
missions done? You know, like, how are there only 3 missions done? And
I mean,
yeah, like it didn't make sense.
dude,
to me.
they
I'm so
announced
glad.
more in the spotlight than Overwatch 2 had. There's like literally more content coming out in this season 1 than the original season 1, I think, right? Because what released in the actual like Overwatch 2 release was Sojourn,
And subtracted a tank.
Sojourn,
Yeah.
No Roll, Kiri, and Push. That's like it, right?
Wasn't Kiri in the beta? Or no?
No, Kiri wasn't beta. Kiri was the
Oh,
only
okay.
hero that was not in the beta
Oh, Soj, Queen, Kiri, and Push.
Queen was in the
He
beta.
got rid of 2CP.
and got rid of a tank.
Yeah,
like
you
the
can't
big-
forget that. You cannot forget that.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
I hope they keep realizing that what makes Overwatch and not like trying to do what other games are doing. Even though I guess I don't know how they're able to pump out so many heroes now. Like it feels like kind of unheard of for them to be able to do this much, because these heroes are coming from like these aren't Marvel heroes. They're not like comic heroes. They're brand new. It's interesting how they're able to pump out 10 this year.
Maybe Microsoft finally cut the check. I don't know. They're paying the employees to work more. They hired more employees.
What are some abilities you guys want to see, or like other heroes from other games that you want to see in Overwatch? I mean, I don't know if you guys have any that concepts you want to see.
Dude, I want like a character that can like a monkey, bro. Like he can like throw a vine out or some shit and then like swing on it. You know, like I don't play other games. I don't know how to describe. How do I do with one over? I had like fuck. Wait, what? Shit, like
Like you
how-
would like
like
you.
the Apex
you would,
character. Like that was one Apex character. You know, like
You know
like a
Spider-Man?
swinging grapple. Like Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. Exactly.
Spider-Man.
That's a fantastic way to put it. Yeah, like Spider-Man, bro. That'd be so sick. Like, I think that'd be so fun. Like a run and gun type hero too. kind of like
Yeah.
Tracer, but it's like different type
You're
of
a
ability. Yeah, I feel like that would be insane.
you're a Doom player, right, Light?
Yeah.
You would love Lash and Deadlock. Yeah, hop on
Dude, I
Deadlock.
want Lash
bro.
on Overwatch so
You
bad.
still sold, bro.
Dude,
I've already sold,
Lash,
bro. I'm
Lash
not
is
hopping on.
like,
No,
I'm not
Lash
kidding, is the
he's
best character
insane.
design I've ever
He's
seen in
so
my
fun.
life. He's
Really?
so fun. Yeah, he's better
yeah?
than any Overwatch character. And I highly regard a lot of the early Overwatch characters like Winston, Tracer, like Genji. I think they're amazingly designed, but Lash kind of dominates all of them.
We need
He's
Lash
so
in
fucking
Overwatch
cool.
somehow. Skillful,
Yeah.
skillful. We need to like throw like the ropes on people like and actually have to hit them. Like that'd be so sick. That's a tank moment right there. That's a moment you get off at a match and people are talking about for years. People are not talking about my goddamn Ramatrol. Like no one's talking about that garbage. You know, like no one's talking about that shit. Like what other? I think Shiv shotgun, like where you can like move around with like a shot your
Yeah.
gun, or like a wall jump would be kind of cool. Like a wall jump here, not like wall ride where you like bounce off walls and like chain it. I don't know. Like there's still so much they can do with these heroes that can like, or a stand swap hero. They just be like I've always wanted that in Overwatch, a stand swap hero. But there's so much they can do still, and like hopefully they can actually innovate and not just like actually have like
Do
time.
you think
to
it should have
innovate,
like
the new heroes
Dynamo
instead of
knock
just, like,
up to the
popping
game?
Dynamo as an ult?
No, as an ability.
Yeah. No, not an ability. That'd be
Dude,
so.
really?
As an
Where you
ult,
just like boot people in the air? You know,
maybe
it's like
if
he's
it's
like
not, like,
one, like his.
That's kinda
Yeah,
like
I know.
Business
You're talking.
Uppercut.
Obviously, yeah. I think that'd be really.
I guess that'd actually be
badass,
OP in Overwatch because you just get one shot. Maybe not.
Yeah.
but- yeah, you'll just get
Yeah.
shot by your entire team.
Just get,
if
like,
you're in the
fucking
air,
ass
like, you can't
headshot.
move.
Yeah,
It's like a ball slam. Like you get ball slammed in a line. Like that's not gonna be.
true.
But yeah,
No.
they could. So there's so much they can do.
Maybe you're not
still,
like stun
and
locked.
Now
You
you can
can,
have.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, that's the thing about like that's what makes Overwatch, you know? Like it's just so unique. The gameplay's so fluid. Like it's so rewarding when you hit shit. There's so many possibilities too. You can do so much, bro. Like this game's so peak, man. I wish I could put more people on like in my real life, you know? But like I'm in Irvine, right? Everybody, I mean, I tell them, yo, I play games for a living, whatever it may be. And they're like, wait, oh my god, do you play Valorant? Or do you play League of Legends? No, motherfucker, I play Overwatch. And I try to tell them this shit, and they're like, bro, who still plays that? I thought it was dead. I thought the current server is closed. Like, who plays that? I'm like, dude, you guys don't understand how big this game is. It's so upsetting, bro. It's so upsetting. I swear it's one of the greatest games of all time. Genuinely.
It is.
That's why they need to put out a
I mean,
TV show, bro. They get people back in.
Yeah.
I thought they
No,
could have
that's a
announced
good
that.
idea.
I thought they might have
Anime.
announced that at the spotlight. I honestly really did.
I've always said that Overwatch just needs to get people to try the game again, like one more time, and I think people get hooked again. Like right now, I don't think people realize like how bad Marvel Rivals is because it's the only thing that they're playing right now. But if you get on Overwatch compared to Marvel Rivals, you can feel it instantly. It's not even about like characters or balance, like just the game, like the feeling, moving around, moving your character, shooting. The Overwatch is just better.
Do you think
like,
that's
I
this
don't know, that's why I
update? Do
think
you
the
think
new
this
update's gonna be
update's
great.
gonna?
I think so.
I hope so.
I'm
We'll
really
see.
like, I hate to bring it up, but like, there's so many players in Rivals that have just never played Overwatch. You know, like they've never
Yeah,
played it
yeah.
at this point. It's like, why not have the familiar format for them? Why make it so different? Like so, like
Yeah.
unappealing.
you're right.
At least you know, like why have it so different? Like I don't know. Like they could
So-
have gone so aggressive and to take these Rivals players like or
Yeah.
that have either left Overwatch or have never played Overwatch, just like gotten them onto the game, you know, offered them something as well. Like they could have, I don't know.
They could have done like a season of
Because yeah, if you're
it. I don't know.
yeah, just one season. I don't see why
Yeah.
not. I think they're just afraid of trying that stuff. Because like actually like I never really thought about that, Hawk. Like if you're a Marvel Rivals enjoyer and you try Overwatch, 5v5 doesn't feel like
Anything
I
like
don't
it. It
know.
doesn't feel anything like it.
yeah, it
Like,
doesn't feel anything like it. Yeah. And does Rivals have role queue? I don't even know. Is it open queue?
they have like a hidden like preferred queue, like where it'll take the heroes that you play or the roles that you play, and they'll like try to match it quickly at that.
But
I
it's
don't
open
know how
queue,
it
I
works.
think,
I'm not.
technically.
But yeah, it is open queue. You can technically select
Yeah.
6 tanks, you know.
Yeah.
And people do get really pissed off in that game about people picking 3 supports.
But I feel like
it's
that's just like
goats.
what are you gonna do about it? Like that's just like how it is. Like you were in my chat the other day when Gavin was there, and he said like a big reason they can't do 6v6 role queue is because of queue times, but open queue would solve that. But lower ranked players don't pick the right characters, but like I feel like you just deal with it.
I feel like that's bait. I still feel like that's bait because they even said in their blog that most people, majority of the matches, people are still picking 2-2-2 when like that season of
yeah.
when they came out, when people were still picking good comps, and like I think they're just scared that they can't convince enough people to play tank, and I mean that's valid. They don't want to take the risk, but tank is the best. Overwatch tank is the most addicting as out of any game. Like Overwatch 1 tank,
And I always feel like because of like
they
those
don't realize
cooler
how-
tank designs now, like you have tank Doomfist, you have like Junker Queen, you have like Wrecking Ball is a
Yeah.
bit more diverse to play. Like you can do more stuff on a Wrecking Ball. Like you can cancel your pen on Ryan. Like like tank's not as boring and like standstill. Maybe not even boring, but like there's more things you can just do with your kit now on tank and like get kills if you want to. Like with these Overwatch 2 tanks, to where if they brought it back to 66, maybe more people just want to play, tank Doomfist because you can move around and stuff and it's fun. Like that would appeal to the casuals and maybe fix queues, but just like how do you really know? They're not really trying. Like I think
Gavin
they
also
did a
said
role
that
queue test. Go ahead.
he said that the ratio of players willing to play tank increases only when either a new hero comes out and it's temporarily, and it permanently increased in season 11 when they buffed every single tank that people really don't like, when they buffed every single tank that one patch. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, but it's like, why did we not have that type of patch in Overwatch 1, man? Like, why are we getting Sombra hacked for 6 seconds? Why was Discord Orb like so broken? Why are we getting cast flashed? Why are we getting brig bashed? Why am I getting Orisa pulled every 6 seconds around a corner every time I want to play Zarya or like Reinhardt or Winston? It's like, you're telling me the ratio of players wouldn't have increased then? Really? Are we really gonna like argue
Yeah,
that
true.
that like would have helped as well? Like with a bunch of new heroes, it's just so frustrating, man. Like I wish I could have Overwatch 1 mind wiped because it's so hard to like forget about that game and like how I compare every game to it. Like it's just it's so frustrating.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can obviously I know that you prefer Overwatch 1 tank so much more than Overwatch 2, but I do feel like Overwatch 2 tank does have its merits. Like realistically, Overwatch 1, I wasn't much of a tank player. I still played a bit of tank, but like in Overwatch 2 at least, I can 1v5 a lobby on Doomfist, and that feels so satisfying. And like, or like, even on most tanks, like you can just be lobby admin. That's not a thing in Overwatch 1. Overwatch 1, I'm getting Orisa pulled and like hog hooked. I'm getting a fucking pulled pork. Like that was the reality of a tank player or like just any player in like Overwatch 1. Like there's so much less you control, especially in ranked. And obviously the devs are gonna cater towards like people playing ranked rather than like the competitive, like the competitive scene, right? So I do think there is some sense to the decision to make it 1 tank. That's my point.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you make a role so broken they can 1v5 the lobby, but
Yeah, it's like even
like-
it's like the people that are playing against you can't be enjoying that.
But like Light's choosing the worst parts of 66 to compare to like the best parts of 5v5 though. Like pull hook isn't a 66 problem, it's a fucking pull hook problem. Like double shield isn't a 66 problem, it's a double shield problem. Like 66 could have been just as fun as 5v5 if they just fix the actual issues with them. Like, no, I've never heard anyone complain about Ryan Zarya ever in my fucking life. Like that shit was just fun. Like Winston Diva was fine. Like there were a lot of good synergies that made Overwatch better, but there was just like the loud, like outstanding ones that were terrible. Like
yeah,
Pull
you
Hook
had
was
bans in
fucking
those
annoying.
years. If you had bans in those years,
exactly.
oh my
If we
god,
had bans, we're fine. Literally, it's
you're
fine.
playing so many different stuff. Like,
Dude,
Do you
Goats
guys
would never
remember that?
exist. Goats would never exist.
You guys remember when they randomly
cat
banned a
picked
bunch
the
of heroes?
fucking bans? Yeah, the cat.
yeah, like I'm
when
talking about
Zoe's
real
cat.
bans.
Yeah, like real bans. Yeah.
Oh, no key, that season was so fun, bro. Like they
Dude,
just like banned like
every
all the hit
scan.
scans and like all the fire OTP just come out to play, and then they all one season they could ban all like the main sports and flex sports. Dude, like that would be actually fun, bro. I think that's actually not a terrible idea, but
They just changed the game. It was like once a week, right? I
don't
think
know.
it was because dude, no way they're removing your favorite hero
yeah.
for more than a week. So I think it was once a week.
Dude,
But yeah,
it was pretty funny.
it was always weird wondering like what you'd be able to play that way. It was that wasn't that bad, but obviously the hero ban system.
Before we wrap it up, I want to make a PSA to all support players. I don't know what propaganda spread around. I don't know why support players think their role is stronger in 5v5. I swear it's not. Like, yeah, maybe the heroes that have released in 5v5, like Kiriko, are stronger. But dude, I don't think people realize how OP flex support was in 6v6 because you could 1v1 a tank on Zen, and that was fine. You can't do that in 5v5. Like every argument I have about 5v5 and 6v6 is always a support player being like, "Well, I have to heal bot." But like you just watch like a Jonak VOD or like a Jonak VOD and see if he's heal botting. Like, I mean, dude, our support meta for the longest time was Lucio Zen. Like that was an actual OP backline. Like that shit would never work now.
Dude, the end of Overwatch 1, it was Briggs in. It's like, that's not a lot of heals.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it was a nightmare to get healed in that comp, but like it was so good because, I mean, those were the ults back then that were like really good in the Discord, and Brig
Yeah.
armor was just so broken. Like when you get the rally, everyone just had armor, and it was so hard to kill anybody.
It's like UV's not getting 4760 in the last month of Overwatch 1 if you can't carry on that role. Like, that's so hard to do in the last month of Overwatch 1.
I mean, people said
Yeah.
DPS was like low impact too, but like all the MVP players were DPS players. Like you still wanted good DPS on your team.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just, but I do see Light's point of like, yeah, some people want like you could play Doomfist and it's 1v5 the lobby, but I don't know. I feel like eventually
It's probably not
gets-
enjoyable for the people that start getting 1v5.
Yeah, like-
I understand
like-
that. But if you think about it, right, I'm a better player, so I deserve to shit on you.
Like,
So,
did you like
I earned
DPS
that, you
Doom?
know? Oh yeah, I love DPS Doom as well. I just love
Okay,
I
but
love
what-
shutting people.
What about the scenario where you're on you're on Diva or you're on Sig and everyone's just dying around you? There's you every single shot, their Sigma's not taking damage, no one's taking damage, nothing's happening. Your ults are charging slow, like all the like everyone's just dying around you. You're getting counter swapped on another hero, maybe Doomfist, they're all flying on Doomfist, and you're like, wow, like
No,
I really wish there's something else to do right now, like besides
No,
just
okay. Listen.
No.
I understand that. I've been there. I play Sig too, right? But
Yeah.
like, that's not just an Overwatch 2 problem. Like that happened all the time in Overwatch 1 where your
Yeah.
other tanks playing fucking hog sitting in their back line. Like, there's just it's. I don't think like they're
yeah.
individual problems. You know, like it's based on Overwatch 2.
I just think I think there's more options to do when you can actually just like completely outplay the enemy tank in the neutral game. Besides just like I'm shooting Sigma or at the other guy and he has still 550 HP to work with and he's getting healed and there's even
Okay,
if I
that is
rock
a poke
him,
mirror. Right. That's a
E-
poke mirror.
even if I rock
get
him,
it.
even a Diva
That's
mirror,
any ground mirror.
Yeah.
like you could
Yeah,
like
I guess.
you could eat a grab on fight and then you hit a massive Diva bomb, but like those are things that just don't happen. Like what do I do in Diva nowadays? I play like I'm Tracer and I run at them, and if I get a kill, I get a kill. If I don't, I don't. And that's Diva. Like it's just like I'm 1v5 in the lobby theoretically, but that's not to me what makes Diva. Like it's still very powerful, it's still very fun at times, but it's not the same.
Okay, I 100% understand your point, Hawk. Like I know that like I did play Overwatch 1. I do feel like the tank synergy was super enjoyable, like Bug Monkey, Zarya, whatever it may be, right? But I think it's like
Did you ever play Orisa pull punch fucking meta? The Orisa
Yes,
pull
that's
Doomfist
the
punch
first that I hit top
shit was
500
pretty-
actually.
Yeah,
That
shit
was the
pretty
first
fun.
season I hit top 500.
Like yeah, that's like AIDS like in our memory, but like looking back on it, like it's kind of funny that
That was different.
that
Like yeah,
actually
like
it was different. Yeah, it existed.
you see that. I mean, people always post every couple months the Fran clip of him on Volskaya, and he's like the Bastion mirror happening, where they're hiding in the corner. But like everyone's in there, hard calming, using their cooldowns together, making something happen. And even though it's like complete dog shit, like that meta is literally the worst.
Yeah.
That's still more memorable and more teamwork than 90% of the time you're playing Overwatch 2. Like you're just literally not interacting with your team. Like how many times I just play Doomfist and run down mid, and sometimes I win just by killing the lobby because a couple morons in their team are giving me punch. Like yeah, I feel powerful, but like it's at some point after a certain amount of hours, it feels like yeah, I'm kind of ready for something else. I'm kind of ready for something, the next step of like depth for the game. Because maybe just because I play a lot, but maybe it's just
That's the point I was gonna bring up.
previously.
Like Overwatch fatigue almost, but also I think like at least for that specific scenario you're just saying, I think this generation or just this like right now, there's just a passion gap, bro. Especially in NA. Like people just don't care. Like no one like really cares about winning. They just want to like have their own fun, you know? Like I swear back when I was like super like I was a noob for so long, right? So I was like in like open division, like bottom low, whatever. But all the players that were like playing with me, like I was competing against, they were like trying their hearts out in ranked, you know? Like everyone's like just like trying, like they're calming, you know, like exactly what you're saying, right? Like from the Overwatch 1 clip. I just feel like that never happens unless like you're maybe a full pro lobby. Even then,
I
it's
think
pretty
it's just
rare.
like
You
I
know?
think it's just
Like no one's trying
disregard
to
for
win.
the esport. Like they know that like realistically,
Yeah,
like even if they try their hardest, they're not going to go anywhere. And also like it's a little bit knowing that like if you like say anything too out of the line, you'll just get banned. And then also just like the game doesn't
You don't need to say
require
anything to win.
the game doesn't
Yeah, like-
require the comms. Like you don't need to like synergize
Yeah.
with the other players or your other tank because there isn't another tank. You can just kind of like play for yourself and get value because it is more deathmatchy. So
Yeah,
Would I rather
Overwatch
have
was
a
a
guy
good
True,
that
that's true.
calms the
motivator.
entire- Yeah, like would I rather have a guy that calms the entire match, or rather have a guy that gets 3 Sojourn picks a match more than the other guy? Like you know,
3
like
Sojourn
I don't.
picks?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Like,
I'm thinking so.
like, I don't care. I don't care about your comms. Like, all right, there's nothing to calm a lot of the time, especially when you're on tank. You're like, wow, like please swap heroes. Like, please just at least do the bare minimum of playing a hero that works with my tank, or like, you know the scenarios I'm talking about. You're just like, please pick
Yeah,
something
I
that makes
know.
sense. Get off Bercy Mora. Like, get off Anna Lucio because we're on Kiriko. Like, please pick something that works the best. And people just pick whatever they want now. Like, there's so many options, and there's so many tanks to lose to as well. There's so many of these heroes that like, wow, like this player just went Ramatra, and I can't do anything about it. I have to swap, or I have to make the game hard for myself or lose, and that's very frustrating a lot of the time.
yeah, yeah.
Do you think that wouldn't happen in Overwatch 1?
Oh, well, people definitely did crush on like double shield, but I don't think you can just like even on Orisa in Overwatch 1, you can get one tapped. But I mean, I'm telling you, I lose to so many bad players. Like players like not even like, oh, these players are like tier 2. Like I literally lose to like probably like mid
Warriors Lab
mid
Rat,
GM players. Like
Exode.
yeah, or like even someone like I'm hate to be that guy. Like the fact that I can lose to Malgafan just running down mid, he plays no differently winning or he plays no differently when he's winning or losing. Like he just pins it down mid, and if he gets healed, he gets healed. And it's like, why am I even allowed to lose to this type of player that literally just pins it down mid? Like
I
you know, like
I know.
well, that's tilting. That's tilting. I should literally be able to just one tap that player if they're gonna play like that. It's like a Ryan pinning in every. It's like Harry Butcher's pinning in every fight, like throwing like 90 games in a row. That's
Holy
what it's
classic.
like.
Dude, I also feel
I
like
don't
it's
know.
fun to
It's
watch
just
like
so much
esports
easier.
wise when like dude, I was looking like at a VOD. It was map 7 Shanghai versus Seoul Dynasty or something. And they're on Junkertown and like one team is on Ball Sig and one team is on like Winston Diva or like Winston Zarya. Like they're playing two completely different compositions, like map 7 grand final, like everything on the line, and they're on a totally unique different comp. Like that's what the end of Overwatch 1 was, especially because I feel like at the end of Overwatch 1 there wasn't really a hard meta and you could kind of just get away with what you were good at, and I feel like that's what makes the game rewarding is when you can figure out your own comp and get really good at it. And now it's like you watch these tournaments, like everybody's on Kira Lucio, if not you lose. Everybody's on like, you know, like even when like the Saudi teams went Symmetra, like they would just shit on everybody because that was the best thing you could play. And like you saw these Korean teams trying to play Symmetra because they couldn't make it work on their comps. Like it's just so overpowering. So like they would try to flex onto Sim and then they would lose. Like you have to play this mirror out or else you lose. Like that's, and I just feel like that's all that Overwatch 1 or Overwatch 2 really is. It's like you have this broken comp for the most part, and if you don't play, you're trolling. And I feel like there's just so much more diversity in Overwatch 1, like even at the highest level of the game. It was just fun to watch.
You didn't enjoy the Ramatra vs Diva matchup in the grand finals?
Dude, the Ram versus D. Yeah, okay, never mind. I take it all back. So diverse game. But
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I agree
there's
too.
so many.
Like I just think there's so many less ways to play the game. Like
Dude, I was
there's so
playing
many
Rhino
different-
Orisa with Zeb, and like at the end of Overwatch 1, and we were just shitting on people playing Rhino Orisa. Like that should never be a comp.
Like if you
can
play
play.
Dallas, I mean, if you scrim Dallas, these guys would literally just run it down mid into you. They would actually just like not. They wouldn't care about any angles. They wouldn't care about anything in the game. They would just run it down mid, and you had to be able to match their tempo or like be able to stabilize, or else you literally just got skill checked. You actually just got skill checked immediately because like you just fall over. But like nowadays, if you just run it down mid, you can't kill their tank quick enough to be able to win the game
Yeah.
at all. Like you can't. You have to play the angles. You have to play the skirmisher on the sides, and I think it's like loses a lot of identity in the game. Like, 'cause at that point you're like, okay, well we have to play hit scan 90% of the time here. We probably need a speed boost on this map because if we don't have a speed boost, we'll get 3 less fights this map because we have to walk back from spawn on flashpoint or push or all these points, and you can't get back to this point quick enough. It's like, well, we probably need a flanker as well. And what tank is meta? Well, whatever we play, and that's just kind of how the game has been solved to be, and I think it's pretty repetitive. Even with all these new heroes, it's probably going to be just like that going forward, and I don't like that.
Yeah. But with all that being said, I need to change my mindset, and I'm going to go into Overwatch on Tuesday, and I'm going to play all these new heroes, and it's going to be best. Oh my gosh, Tree, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, bro. Will be a great scrim. I'm going to go in. We all need to go in, and we just need to play the new heroes for fun. That's what the game is. I need to chill out.
I'll be your jetpack cat, bro.
Dude, let's run it.
I'll drop you in the
there's-
back lines.
Let's run it.
Bro, there's
That hero's gonna
so
be
much content to be made.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I think also like not only is Jetpack got like the most game-changing character, I think it's the most exciting character. Even though there's like there's been hype, but like, dude, like it's gonna be like the ultimate like content farm. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
actually,
it is.
hella clips.
You could do infinite things with that character.
We're gonna
Yeah.
need some Deadlock dev moments of hot fixes if some stuff is,
Actually.
like, so broken. Like,
Actually.
if
Oh yeah.
if people are just like, if people are just dying to like every time this Jetpack cat has like a player or a hit scan and they're like tether or everyone's getting hooked up the map, like they need to have some ideas of like how to quick.
But dude, I feel like because it's the
Make
cat
sure
hero,
something's
they're
wrong
gonna
with the
keep it
game.
broken for just a little while. You know, like they've got to have the cat hero
Yeah,
pretty
this is true.
playable.
They need to sell some skins.
They
before
know what
that.
they're
Maybe get a collab.
doing.
Hello Kitty, right?
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree. It could be very chaotic. It will be crazy.
How do they
What-
make a Hello
what-
Kitty collab but not have the cat as one of the things?
I just thought that.
Oh, is it not?
No,
Wow, no,
it's
is it
not.
not?
No,
Hey,
Sure
there's
come
no-
mercy.
You're fucking trolling. Hello?
Redo it, bro. They're gonna
Hey,
do a
nah,
part
it's
2 like they
actually
did with
unreal.
Lay Seraphim, bro. Don't even worry about it. They're gonna do a part 2 on that. So we'll get.
That's actually weird to think about.
Yeah. But like also on the topic of like broken characters after they release, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think it's totally okay and it's great if a character is broken on release or just even for a short while. I don't care if it's like broken for a while because like just the absurdity factor will just garner so much attention, right? And then on top of that, like it's super fun and like interact like something you like. It's like shock. Like what the fuck am I watching? You know? And then like, but say the only issue is when it becomes so A's and it comes like it happens so often to the point where you get bored of it, right? So I
Yeah.
feel like as long as they change it like
can just
frequently,
ban
maybe
it.
like I think they should do like a 1 month or like ban it too. You can
That's
do
why
that too,
bans are
right?
so
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
you can just
bans are
ban it
so
now, it's
good because of that. That's like the thing is like we would have never had the goats problem if we just realized this meta was becoming OP. We just ban Brig every lobby, and it's like not a problem.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah, I agree completely. Like that's Riot's strategy. It's like every new league character is just better than the rest of the 200 of them, and then they just nerf it.
Yeah. I've never played League, but I get it.
Yeah. Well, cool. I
Alright.
think we've talked about everything there was to really talk about
Yeah.
the spotlight plus a little bit more. So
Whole lot of talking.
Has
Appreciate
there
you
been a
guys getting on.
podcast where you don't talk about 6v6?
Dude, it always ends up somehow. I mean, dude, everything in this game comes down to it. It really does all come down to it.
Okay,
So
I think
inevitably, it is talking
I
about
think today's
usually.
guest as well. Like it
You know, we do-
probably also has to do with something with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, like, I mean, I don't ever get on the game and I'll think about it. Like, there's
always
not a
have-
single- I mean, I
Well,
don't
dude,
think
even
I get-
myself.
I don't even think I get through a ranked game thinking, "Wow, this is peak. I love this solo tank. I love it." Like, I don't get through a single game thinking it's great. So like, it's always on my mind when I'm thinking about Overwatch. Like, wow, you've
Dude,
screwed
I
my
gotta
game.
get one where it doesn't
That's what I
happen,
think
bro. Who do I
about.
even get on here, bro? Let me do like one with just get some coaches on there and talk. It probably somehow end up 6v6. I think every issue with the game comes down to it, but yeah, I don't think there has been one.
You just
yeah.
you low-key just need to not ask like pro or competitive players. If you just ask like if
No,
you just
seriously.
have podcast straight casual players,
Oh my gosh,
They
I did,
won't
no,
get
I
one.
did a viewer podcast once. I did a viewer podcast, and we just talked about like chat
but they're
emotes.
your viewers.
Yeah, we know, but we didn't talk about 6v6. So that's one.
Oh really? Oh what?
No,
What are you
dude,
talking
yeah.
about?
No, we talked about like chat emotes and like who the best viewer was and shit, bro. That's legit the most casual stuff ever. That's one. That's who we have to get on there to not talk about it, bro. Yeah, we'll see though. Maybe next
It
time.
is a
We're
pretty
having a hard
sensible
You
one.
should
time.
try to get like streamers on, get like a Warren
Dude, I want to, bro. Okay,
on.
Warren has me blocked in his thing.
They
I
play
can't even see
66
his stream.
only.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
okay,
That's
that's
true.
true. Actually, never mind.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Warren, Aspen,
They
and Frogger
know.
all play
Yeah,
66.
they only play
What are you
66.
doing?
Eventually, I need to
Wait,
network get like
how?
Aspen
No,
and
bro,
Flats, bro. But like, yeah, it would probably somehow still be talked about. But
Yeah, I mean it's probably the biggest debate in Overwatch history at this point.
yeah,
I don't think there's a
Dude,
top
we were
opinion
doing-
on that.
reverted. Like,
we're doing pretty good too, man. We were like talking about like, oh man, I don't want to talk about 66 on this podcast. So I was talking, and then we talked about it for an hour later.
Yeah.
It always comes
it
down
was,
to.
I mean, it was brought up a lot at those interviews. They always people were
was,
asking
yeah, it
about the
was.
interviews like when they were
Yeah.
there, and like
It was.
I feel like their opinion of it always changes or whatever they say. Like, it's whatever. One
Yeah.
day.
Hey, maybe BlizzCon.
one day
we
we're
can hold
playing.
off until BlizzCon, and we'll talk about it. No,
Gavin
Wait,
one day will think about.
Wait, isn't that like
He'll think
September?
of a way.
it's in September.
Gavin's gonna be our savior to find a way to get 222 back in the game.
No, I
without
love
there being
Gavin.
queue times.
Gavin seems
No,
pretty
actually-
big on 66.
Yeah, he said
Said
it
he
wasn't like
likes
a
it.
gameplay thing. It was just like a
Yeah.
logistics thing.
Queue
But like,
time,
yeah, I mean, Gavin's awesome. I've talked to him. I met him at 2022 Grand Finals. I talked to him at BlizzCon, and he's just like, I mean, he's always in people's chats. I actually really admire when he's like, yeah, guys, the challenger system, like it was, it wasn't how we thought it was gonna be, and I own up to it, like the mistakes of it, and like that's just something that wouldn't have happened past Blizzard. And it's just like it's a good move to like own up and like take feedback. He's always like looking at stuff on Reddit
Yeah.
and stuff. That's cool.
I'm bringing up one more topic. We can speed on it. They announced the locations for the lands. It's gonna be like China, Japan, stuff like that. Dude, there's no NA land other than BlizzCon, so maybe I'll have to go to BlizzCon because I was gonna kind of like go to whatever NA land there was. But it looks like they're just gonna do BlizzCon for World Cup, so maybe that's the one to
Bro,
go to.
no, y'all, I'm telling you guys gotta go to Asia, bro.
Dude.
That is the experience.
Dude, I
of a
went to an
lifetime.
international LAN. Like, I'll go, but like, dude, nobody else goes except the players to like those international ones, and like the players are always busy scrimming and stuff. So it's like I kind of got to figure stuff out. Like, I would go vacation there by myself on my own time, But like, if I'm gonna go to like a LAN there, like, dude, I just feel like the whole time you're trying to hang out with the players, but they're all like scrimming or busy and stuff.
I feel like recently, or the past few years, the players don't give a shit. They just they're going out every night anyway.
Really, bro? I went to Sweden in
Yeah,
2024,
exactly.
and like, bro, people were like going to bed at 9 p.m. I'm like, what the fuck? But
Okay, I mean, so I played Pacific, right, for like a year and a half, basically, it's almost 2 years. And like every Pacific, like if you win like top 2 Pacific, right, you got to go to a LAN in Korea. And I don't know if it's just because like we low key suck, and so we were like low key thinking like, all right, realistically we're just gonna take the free vacation, whatever. But dude, we kind of just speed run our losses. We beat Japan every time, thank God. But after every time we lose, we're like, oh, we can drink, and we just hit the clothes, go shopping, go eat it. It's always a good time, bro. I'm telling you, like pull up to the lands, like, especially since you know the players. Like maybe okay, like Team Liquid, like the NA teams, the EU teams. They maybe take it a little more serious, but I know for sure, like the last couple days, it's all games, it's all fun and games. That's for sure.
sounds lit, bro. I gotta go at some point, so maybe. But dude, I feel
I
like
know
the
you're a
NA
drinker
ones.
too, Derpee. I know you're a
yeah,
drinker.
of
Go to-
course.
No,
But-
you go to BlizzCon and we'll all be at the cave.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We gotta get everybody to go to
Oh,
BlizzCon.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the cave.
The
I went
cave,
there
the
the last
cave.
World Cup, or the last Grand Finals. That show was actually fun.
But dude, like the Toronto
Yeah,
one in
you were there?
2023 was
Oh.
legendary,
Yeah.
and I wasn't even there.
Oh, I was 1 2 years ago, but yeah, that shit is so much fun. This gonna get in
Robert-
Anaheim?
Yeah. It's the Blizzard Arena.
Oh, perfect! You guys gonna come here?
Dude, you're gonna walk
house
there, bro.
party at
No.
yeah,
you're-
bro. I
That's not even fair.
could
How many
drive
people
y'all
can you fit in
around,
there?
bro.
Everybody
How many
buy-
people
Huh?
can you fit in there for a BlizzCon after party?
Oh, we could, okay. Well, we got like a pretty decent size, living room. We got, the big ass TV, 70-inch. Got 2 switches. We got a smash on smash. On the couch, whatever it may be.
Everybody's booking tickets right now as we speak. Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Chat,
The whole chat's
monkey,
pulling up, too.
everyone
Whole
come
chat's
up.
there,
The whole chat's coming.
Right now. Trust me, we gonna have a good time. Good
Oh
time.
my gosh. It's actually lit.
I cannot wait.
I'll
I
probably
cannot
go.
wait.
Well,
All right,
cool.
say less.
Well, cool. I appreciate you guys getting on here. I think we've
Hell yeah.
discussed everything. So appreciate you guys, and best of luck going into the new season with whatever it is you're gonna do. So I'll catch you guys.
See you guys.
Have a
Thank
good
you
Thanks
one.
for having me.
Yeah.
Bye, chat.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Peace.
Bye bye.